Hey, folks, anybody hear me? Try now, Silver Nova. I unmuted. Can you hear me? There we go. Peanut butter and jolly. Hi, guys. Yeah. Lighting's coming, I promise. We're flipping it now. Oh, look at that. We got lighting. And then there was light. Zoom a lot. Zoom a little. Zoom a lot. That, folks. We are testing a new microphone tonight. So I would love to hear from you on how this microphone sounds. Silver Nova, Peanut Butter and Jolly, anybody else that's watching. We're starting slow. We got 14 on right now, just now going live. Would love to know how the mic sounds because we are trying something new here. A little bit of counterbalance. This way's right. Physics. Yay, physics. All right, folks. Everybody hear me all right? Silver Nova has responded. Little quiet. All right, we can turn the volume up. That I can control. How about now? Any better? Hopefully not blowing you. It sounds good when you're talking directly into it, but as soon as you turn, it goes a bit quiet. That's what we're trying to battle. And so I'm trying to tweak these settings and get all this working. Yeah, we don't want to hear the crinkle of all the wrappers, but we're going to try to test this and see what we can do. So we're on, we're here, we're live. Sounds great. Thank you. I am Jason Manchett, folks. Thank you so much for joining us here at Moonshot Rips. We are Moonshot Games, a game store, premium game store here in downtown Noblesville. I am the owner of the store. I have streamed once in my life, and that was on Thursday, and it was a lot of fun. But tonight, we're going to have a conversation. We're going to hang out. We are going to open some packs. It looks like we've got 2, 4, 5, 6 or so collector boxes pre-sold. And so we will be opening some packs here. If you want to place an order, I'm pasting that in the chat right now. So give me just a second to post a link. Order here. Okay. And pin that. So you will see a pinned message now. You can go to www.moonshotgamestore.com/live to buy packs. All of the packs that are listed there are available in stock and sitting right next to me. And we can open those packs tonight. My intention, guys, is not to go till 2 in the morning. I've been at a trading card show all day today and all day yesterday. We'll talk more about that as the night goes on, but we're doing something fun, we're doing something new, we're doing something different here, and I wanted to take a moment to just talk through that and be with you guys. And so we're going to get to opening packs here in just a second, but as I said, Jason Manchett, owner here at Moonshot. This is our new channel, Moonshot Rips. It would mean the world to me if you all would like the channel, subscribe to the channel. We're up to 654 subscribers at the start of this show. We started with 0 last week. So in a week, we've added 654 subscribers. And so I thought that was awesome. Good feedback, Silver Nova. Thank you so much. That's exactly what we need to know. We'll track it down and figure out what to do for you. Oh, it looks like you already got it. We are working on some tech changes. And so I'll talk a little bit about that kind of on the outset of this. And then I want to talk about what I hope to get done tonight, because I think this is going to be a lot of fun for all of us. And so on the technical side, I mean, we launched the stream, as I just said, a week ago, kind of instantly overnight, without a plan, without a goal of doing this. And we said, hey, let's go. And we made it happen. It's been a lot of fun. You guys have been super gracious and grateful and awesome to us in terms of coming over and supporting us on this stream. It means the world to us. But we've gone from 0 to 654 subscribers in a week. We have opened hundreds of boxes at this point. Maybe not hundreds, but a lot of boxes. Hundreds of packs for sure. And we are going to continue doing that tonight. So this is a RIP stream where we open packs for you. You place the orders, like I said, on the website at moonshotgamestore.com/live, and we open them. We are going to be testing some stuff. So tonight, we are calling this open mic night or community night. What we're looking to do on Saturday nights in particular is to do something fun. We've had a ton of people that have expressed interest in streaming. We've had a ton of ideas on things we could do on the stream. And we haven't really had a place to do that. Change is hard, change is different, change is difficult. And so we have been hesitant to do a whole bunch of different things. But that changes now. And so we are going to actively try new things. I don't really know what that means, but that's my nature. So I went to school for entrepreneurship. I am an entrepreneur, and that's what I do. I build things. My team affectionately calls it building the airplane in the air as we're flying it so we don't crash and die. And that's really what we do here. And so tonight we're going to open some packs, but we're also going to talk about what we want this stream to be on Saturday nights. My hope is it's just a big, cool group hang where we can all just kind of hang out, open some packs, talk, do some stuff. We're going to be testing some new people as part of this. So today I have a special friend with me, Tyler Klein. Tyler is a buddy that I met through Magic. He traveled with the Moonshot team to a handful of tournaments. And Tyler and I got to know each other through that, but he also is a huge Pokemon nerd. And he is skilled in Magic, skilled in Pokemon, and suddenly addicted to Riftbound and other things too. And so Tyler is here in the studio with me tonight. We have a second mic hooked up. Tyler, try to say hi and see if the mic works.
Hello. Good to talk with all of you. Hopefully you can hear me.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm excited to see what we can do.
You guys hear Tyler? He's here. I don't know if you can hear him or not. We're testing the second mic setup. But with that, guys, we're actually having conversations about second camera setups and kind of modeling out the studio a little differently. And so I know Silver Nova, I sincerely appreciate you responding here, but I'd really like for you guys to be, okay, it's quiet. So I turned Tyler's mic up halfway through him talking. And then Tyler, also make sure you're talking into the mic.
Yeah, absolutely. Does this sound better?
The one challenge when presenting in a live chat situation like this is that it takes them 30 seconds to respond.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I understand. We're good.
Perfect. Hi, Michael Davey 5947. Thank you for joining. Yeah, all right. So we're going to get to cracking some packs. We got some orders here. I'm still working on some automation, some printer stuff and all that. So we're going to go the old fashioned way. We're going to write out your pack names. We're going to open packs and we're going to go. Oh, it's maybe a hair loud, but clear and good. So there you go. We went from, I'll turn you down a little bit there, cowboy. You're louder than I am, apparently. We'll introduce you to Tyler. Tyler's going to come on the stream and open some packs for us too. And this is just going to be a fun night, guys. And so it is 8:07 Eastern time here in Noblesville, Indiana. We are going to go maybe to midnight. I'm going to watch and monitor. We'll open packs as long as you guys want to, as long as it doesn't push too far into the night. We have been at the largest Pokemon show in the Midwest for the last 2 days here in the Indianapolis Fairgrounds. There were 500 dealers set up buying and selling Pokemon cards. And so Tyler and I both have been there since 7:30 this morning, Eastern time. We just got back, landed here in the studio, and are getting ready to hop on the stream. So, yeah, so it's going to be a fun one. We're going to get into it. Stephen Carr, I have your packs first. 4 times SOS collectors. All right, Steven, we will get your 4 SOS collector packs. So guys, we are, as I mentioned before, a WPM premium store. So we buy all this product directly from, not directly from Wizards of the Coast, but it's really pushed out through Wizards of the Coast through distributors. There are preferred distributors here in the U.S. think there are 5 of them now, and we buy from all 5 of them. And so we are one of the larger stores here in the Midwest. We buy a lot of product, and that is through years and years and years of work. And so we get access to this stuff through distribution, which is pretty great, and directly from Wizards of the Coast. But because of that, we have to adhere to all of their policies and processes. And so if you've tuned into any of our streams over the last week, we started on Monday, and so we're almost a week into it. If you tuned into our streams on Monday or Tuesday, we couldn't ship the product until Friday. Yesterday was the official pre-release in the US, and that's when we as a store are allowed to hand out the product. And so it was a lot of fun being able to get everything shipped to you guys. I imagine many of you have already received your product. Here on the new Moonshot Rips stream, we ship next day now. So you buy something tonight, we ship it to you tomorrow. And so it will go out the door. I don't think USPS picks up on Sundays, so we'll have everything ready to go, but it likely won't go out until Monday just because of postal service stuff. But we do prep and push everything out, and our goal is to have it out next day. And so the way that works is you go purchase packs here at moonshotgamestore.com/live. Everything that's listed there is available to be opened on the stream tonight. We will open it for you. We'll put it in packaging, and tomorrow all of your orders, if you place multiple orders throughout the night, will be combined together and they will get shipped together. If your total order amount is over $150, we pay for all of the shipping. If it's under $150, we will consolidate all of your orders into one and refund any extra shipping fees that you've paid. The way our system works is every time you check out, it requires shipping unless you get over to $150 on that one single order. So if you have, say, 4 $40 orders that add up, you may be asked to pay shipping 4 times. We will refund 3 of those. And we do that through store credit. Some people ask, why store credit? Well, because if we do it all through cash, it becomes tricky for us on our credit card processors. They don't like to see a bunch of partial refunds. And so store credit here at Moonshot is good for literally anything. It's not isolated. It's yours, and we want you to use it. And so we are actively, again, guys, trying to figure all this out. So thank you so much for your patience. All right, Steven, we're going to start opening some packs. You've heard me talk for a while. I'm going to start opening some packs. I'll probably open a couple of boxes, and then I'm going to bring Tyler in and have him open some. And this is just going to be a fun learning process for all of us. So thank you again so much for hanging out. Please smash the little thumbs up button to tell the world that you're watching. That helps us get more attention for more eyeballs in the YouTube algorithms. And so please do that. Steven, first pack magic. Good luck, friend. This is Secrets of Strixhaven. If you haven't watched any of our other streams, this is the brand new product from Wizards of the Coast. I'm going to get my zoom right. Ooh, that looks pretty good. We can see these cards nice and fresh. So Tyler, watch where my hand placement is. Watch how I'm pointing them at the camera. It's got to be good, and our camera does a really nice job of auto zooming on the cards. One thing to notice when you're going through them like this is to kind of go one at a time. You zoom kind of through the commons and uncommons. In the collector packs, it's nice because the land, which is crimped, check out that crimp, guys. That's pretty sweet. You got a crimped island, Steven. That's really cool. So then I take our commons and uncommons and put them in one pile, and our good stuff goes in a second pile. And so I try to do these one at a time so we can see them. We got an Applied Geometry, Coercive Impetus Full Art, a Magma Blood Archaic Field Notes version, a Japanese Mystical Archive of Return to the Ranks, a Silver Scroll Japanese foil. So this is the Japanese Mystical Archive in the Silver Scroll foiling. It's got like a etched look to it with a nice silver border on it. This is Culling Ritual. Very cool. And then your last card is usually a token. So, Steven, good first pack. Let's get to the next one. Tyler, when I open them, keep them on the screen to the best of your ability. Crash to your left down in the box and get back to where we are. Try to keep it centered. And we'll start cracking these. Tackle Artist, Wilton the Heat. Okay, we have a Japanese Mystical Archive Disdainful Stroke. A Knockout Maneuver foil. And then when we get to the rares and mythics, we've got Sky Coach Conductor, Lorehold Archivist, Nita, Forum Conciliator, and a Fracture foil. Oh, I can't count. And a Magma Blood Archaic Field Notes Full Art, and this one's in foil. It's a good card. It's a cool card. Okay. Third pack for you, Steven. Good luck. We got a Burst Lightning and an Abrade. Hardened Academic. Nev, the Practical Dean. So this is the commander symbol. In these collector packs, you are going to get one card from the commander set in this slot. And this is the Nev, the Practical Dean full art commander card. Together as one. Empty the Warrens. And a Scheming Silvertongue full art foil. This one has an art card instead of a token in the last slot. Okay, last pack for you here, Steven. Got a Helping Hand and a foil stock up. So my rule of thumb is every time you open a stock up, you put it in the good pile. Because stock up is a real good card. We got Joined Researchers. This has Secret Rendezvous on a stick. Someone the other day on the stream called these the Cinnabon lands, and I can't unsee it. Right? I don't know what the actual name of it is, but they all look like cinnamon rolls because they all swirl in the middle. We got the Emeritus of Truth. This is a mythic. There's a 5 color. Each color has an Emeritus. This is the white one. I think this one's like probably the second best one in Commander, personally. The black one's hard to beat because it has Demonic Tutor on a stick, but imagine playing in a Commander game and just having an active Swords to Plowshares on the battlefield, right? It's like, bring it. Bring what you got, because I can Swords to Plowshares anytime I want. Shieldred's Edict, foil, and a Mind into Matter. Steven, thank you so much for buying packs from us. It is a lot of fun opening them. So we're going to get these sleeved up. So Tyler, as I'm doing it, you take about 2 packs of cards and collector. About, I don't know, 10, 12, 15 cards, something like that. Put them in the good stuff in sleeves, the rest here. Name in front of it, and right into the box.
Got it.
And then this thing right behind it. That's it. So we have 8 packs left in that first box because we cracked a new one. But because Douglas is on a full box, in this case we will open a full box. If there were just a couple of packs there, we'd keep eating into this until these are gone. But because that's not the case and Douglas ordered a whole box, we are going to open a whole box. Douglas, good luck. All right, we're going to open all 12 of these. Take the box, you throw the box, and the packs you put in the little thing next to you. Okay? 12 packs. Oh, I have to make a card. So normally, Tyler, the printer works. I have been gone for 2 days and haven't had a chance to get it right. So what I'm doing here is I'm just writing Douglas BAR, which is the name shown here, 12 times SOS collect. I just simple that with COLL. It's nice to have it on the screen here so that when people come in and watch the show, if they miss their packs while we're opening, they can kind of scroll back in time and see if their name's there and find it quicker. And so that's a nice little feature. First pack for Douglas. All right, Douglas, good luck. We got a Zealous Lorecaster. I also tend to put Flow State in the good pile. This card feels pretty busted. It's like Rob called it the stock up of the set until he realized there was also stock up in the set. So you can't have a stock up of the set that's not stock up, but we're going to put this guy here. So he goes in the good pile.
I think that card is just the new Express.
It's pretty good.
Really strong.
We got Helping Hand. We got Bitter Triumph. We got a Mountain. All right. Now we're on to Foil Joined Researchers, an expansion algorithm that lets you proliferate literally X number of times. Harmonized Trio with a Brainstorm on a stick. Crackle with Power, Mythic Foil, and the Dawning Archaic, another Mythic Foil. This is the Field Notes variety. I don't know how to break this card. Tyler, you have thoughts on this guy?
Yeah, it's tough. Because, like, you want it in a Spellslinger deck, right? So you want a bunch of instant sorceries. But you also kind of need to draw it. I don't know. It feels absurd in Commander. I think in Commander this card is unbelievably good. Unfortunately, colorless, so you can't really... There's not a ton of colorless instant sorceries, but you put this in an Izzet deck, this card's crazy.
Yeah, so you're not playing with him as your commander, but you're playing with him in a commander deck.
Yeah, absolutely. In the 99, I think this card is absurd.
Okay. I don't disagree. I think that's pretty good. Chat would love to hear your thoughts on this. Pitch, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
Don't give Rob any credit.
Yeah, exactly. We can't give Rob any credit out of principle. All right, next pack for you, Douglas. Purging Avatar. We got an Abrade Japanese and Miss Queen Honey's favorite, Little Miss Mabel on this Repel Calamity. I love this art because Queen Honey loves this art. She talks about Little Miss Mabel all the time. We got Applied Geometry, an Eccentric Pest Finder. I haven't really paid attention to the art on that one. That's kind of cool. A Together as One, an Expressive Iteration, Asking You Shall Receive Expressive Iteration, and an Ambitious Augmenter. All right, next pack for you, Douglas. Good luck. Got a Sleight of Hand and a Silver Scroll. Do you know what this one's called? It's Reconnaissance Rabid something. You pull it up. See if you can find it. I can't remember this one. It's like the one that evades me. It's not Return the Ranks. It's an RR. It's 2 words and it's RR. But I cannot for the life of me ever remember the name of this. But it's a Silver Scroll and it looks really cool in person. We've got a Moment of Reckoning. A Rutha. I haven't seen Rutha very much. This is a mythic from the Commander set. So you're going to get this in your Commander deck or you're going to get it here. We've got a joined researchers, not a joint researchers. Carl commented on that the other night. These people are joined in their research, not researching joints per se. Culling Ritual and a Together as One full art foil. You find out what that card is?
There's a lot of
Requisition Raid!
That's what it is.
Douglas, thank you.
Douglas.
Big win, big win. Requisition Raid. I think I can remember that. I think I can. This is, look at this little salamander. He's just noxious, this little guy. Got to Return the Favor. And look, a Requisition Raid. That's right. I remembered. A Forest. The 5 casting Pox Plague. A Turbulent Wilderness Cinnabon Land. A Mana Sculpt full art. This is the, if you have a wizard, it's a mana drain. Actually bought a mana drain today at the card show. We were at a Pokemon card show, and some guy had a English Legends mana drain. And so if you're on the lookout for that card, high probability it's in Carl's Crazy Deals next week. If you guys aren't familiar, Carl's Crazy Deals is that Carl works for us. He's crazy. And every week, Carl will find cards around the shop from buy lists, from trade-ins, from other stuff, and he will pick 100 of those and put those live for sale on the internet at discounted prices, usually way lower than what you can buy them anywhere else. And so they all go live at the same time. They sell out really quickly. We do it twice a week now on Monday mornings and Friday mornings Eastern time. So get on our email lists. Let us know if you want to be on the email list, and you'll find out about Carl's Crazy Deals, KKD we call them. And so, like I was saying, I bought an English Legends mana drain today, which is kind of fun. So again, that's probably going to land up on our KKDs next week. Michael, the card show was really cool. It was a lot of humans there. A lot of humans. It was like 5,000 people, Pokemon collectors in one room. It's a big room. I mean, it was at the Hog Barn at the Indiana State Fairgrounds, and so I mean it was pretty big. But very cool, very cool. And so we really loved being there and being a part of that whole thing. Man, a lot of fun. Crop rotation and an Emeritus of Conflict. So, Tyler, I think now that we've drawn this card, we were just talking about this at dinner. I think we need to hash this out because you think this card's no good. I absolutely disagree with you.
I think the card is fine in exactly a prowess deck. The only problem that I see is that obviously the 2 mana body's fine. That's okay. But
2 mana 2/2 first striking body.
Yes.
This ain't a 2 mana 0/1.
To every shock in the form. But that being said, Lightning Bolt potentially every turn is a very, very strong effect. I will concede. I think my only concern is how often you get to cast 3 spells in a row outside of like an Is It Prowess shell. I think in Is It Prowess where you're casting, ops, sleight of hand effects, different things of that nature, I think that card can be very strong. The question is whether or not it's better than Slickshot Show Off, which can just kill you. So time will tell. I think the card is really, really sweet. And in Commander, it's really cool. You just get to bolt people.
Does it make it into the Arclight Phoenix decks?
In like Pioneer?
Yeah, Pioneer.
Potentially. I still think in Pioneer you just have really efficient threats, and I just don't know if Lightning Bolt every turn is necessary in that deck. But I could be very wrong. I could be
Lightning. I think Lightning Bolt every turn is necessary in every deck.
You do have at minimum have to get to 4. That's the
point
only
at the
problem
mic. Yep.
Only problem that I have with it, I think at minimum you have to have 4 mana to do it.
That's fair.
But again, if you can do it every turn, obviously Lightning Bolt to the face is a really powerful.
Yeah, or taking out a blocker so your Arclight can get through.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
I mean,
that can work too.
That's a thing. All right, Douglas, we're gonna keep moving, but I wanted to bring that up because we had just had a chat about this card at dinner on our way back from the show, and I thought it was pretty interesting. And so I'm on team Emeritus of Conflict is good for what it's worth. I think time will tell. Yeah, Molten Note. We've got a Royal Treatment and a Foil Disdainful Stroke. We got a Sky Coach Conductor, Vanguard of the Restless. This is a Spirit Knight. That art's cool. Is that a Griffin that this dude's on? Coming in hot. Slumbering Trudge full art. Winds of... I keep wanting to call this Wings of Abandon. It's Winds of Abandon. And a Color Storm Stallion full art Field Notes foil. Full art Field Notes foil. Say that 3 times fast.
I think Winds of Abandon is secretly the best card in the set. Holy cow. For those of you who don't know, Winds of Abandon is a path to exile 2 mana at sorcery speed, but if you overload it for 6,
game over.
It's all of their creatures, and they can get a land for each of them. That's fine. But a one-sided Plague Wind in Limited is almost surely going to win you the game pretty much every time you cast it. If you pack one, pick one, please pick that card. That card is insane.
Huh. It's yeah, you're right. It is a Plague Wind. It's a 1 mana less Plague Wind that you first get to bing bong them once. Oh, I guess no, you're overloading. It's not flashbacking.
No, not flashing. But again, it is an absolute bomb in Limited. Anytime you can wrath your entire opponent's board, card is insane. Now, if the format kills you on turn 4, I guess it might not be as good.
Sure.
Time will tell how fast the format is. But
the card is how fast
insane.
Do we think this format's going to be in Limited?
That's a good question. I actually think it's potential that it's going to be relatively slow. We've got a lot of cards that have like Converge mechanic where you want to cast things for 5 different colors. We've got a lot of different cards that have flashback that are going to have high cost. I think the format will be medium pace speed. I don't think it'll necessarily be really fast, but I don't think it'll be like entirely that slow either. We will have a lot of
slow enough that we'll be able to cast a 6 mana
absolutely.
Winds of Abandon.
Absolutely. And I think that's why Disdainful Stroke as a card in the set as an extra slot will be really good in your limited deck too.
Interesting. All right. We will keep moving for you here, Douglas. We've got a Feed the Swarm, Japanese Mystical Archive, and a Deduce. An Ambitious Augmenter, the old Turtle Wizard. Gotta watch out for that guy. Got a Relic Retriever, 2 casting, 2/1 first striking Spirit Monkey. We've got look at this, Douglas. We've got an Emeritus of Woe. This is the one I was talking about earlier. Now, Tyler, I think we can agree this one's very good.
That card is very, very strong. I don't disagree with that. I think its best home by far is Commander.
Sure.
I think having just a
demonic tutor on a stick. Yeah.
Get
out of here. Yeah.
Is really, really good. In Commander, the 5/4 body is whatever. Like bodies in Commander are, negligible, but most people aren't playing a ton of spot removal. So if you, especially in a sack outlet deck where you can just, sack a couple creatures every turn, turn on demonic tutor, seems really, really good. The only thing I'm concerned about is if you play this in Commander, how often your opponents are going to start targeting you.
That's right. You just became the least popular guy at the table.
You just become, target number 1. So a little scary, but it is an incredibly good card.
We got Brotherhood's End and a Scheming Silvertongue full art foil. All right. We have 2, 4, 6 packs. Halfway through, Douglas. Yeah, guys, I'd love feedback on this. I mean, this is our chance. We're just having some fun here with Tyler in the room. Tyler, like I said, is a Magic player, knows his cards, also knows Pokemon. We're having conversations around what does it look like to start up a standalone Pokemon channel. So Tyler's helping us think through that and might be interested in being on at some point in time. We're going to have him open some packs here shortly, but as you can tell, the setup tonight is a little different, right? We've got 2 people in the room. We're going to be talking about metagames and draft and all sorts of stuff. And so give us feedback. Like this, enjoy this, hate this, be critical, please. We are actively trying to figure out how to create the best stream we can, and there's no better way to do that than with you guys in the room helping shape it. So please let us know what you think. If you disagree with Tyler, say something, please. Or me, but definitely Tyler. Pick your poison, giant growth, and a forest. Look at this. We got the green emeritus. This guy feels pretty good too, though. 3 casting, 3/4 vigilante. Enters prepared with a regrowth on it, so literally comes in ready to regrowth something. Not mad at that guy. That's pretty good. A defacing dusk mage from the commander slot. A poxplague full art. An expressive iteration foil. That's a pretty cool looking card. And an erode full art foil. All right, we're talking about spot removal, Tyler. Let's dig into this one. Good, bad, terrible, awesome.
I mean, it's fine.
Fine. I didn't give you fine as an option.
I think my concern is people are going to say that this is just better than Path to Exile, and I think in some situations they'd be correct. The question is whether or not Path to Exile is good enough anymore. Well, Magic has changed a lot in the last 10 years where Path to Exile has played a lot. That being said, being able to answer a Planeswalker for 1 mana, especially in Standard where Kaito is running around.
Ooh,
pretty
nasty.
Solid answer.
But doesn't Kaito, is Kaito his ward or something when he's on offense? Hexproof on, okay.
So if you cast it on your turn, you can
But
exile
you lose the instant effect.
Right, you lose the instant effect a little bit, which is unfortunate. The problem is it's also competing with a card called Bitter Triumph, which is really, really strong. So the non-black decks might play it. Could get played. I'm afraid people are going to overvalue it at first, and they're going to try to erode a Badgermole Cub, and then they're going to feel really, really sad when their opponent has a bunch of lands anyway. But only time will tell them that. I think for Commander, it's perfectly fine. It also could just ramp you, too.
Yeah.
It's the secret mode of Path to Exile is, 1 mana, I'm going to rampant growth myself. You can
destroy target creature. Well. Its controller. So you can erode your own dum-dum token or whatever and go land hunting.
You can also erode your own Planeswalker if it's about to die. You just hit your own Planeswalker. They don't do it. It basically fogs you for a turn, and you get to rampant growth. So there's definitely some upsides.
Wow. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, we will keep the ball moving here, Douglas. We've got Zombify and a Stargaze. A Resonating Loot. In your commander slot, we got a full art Herald of Amity, a Maelstrom Artisan, a Fracture, and look at this. Look at this, folks. This is our first full art foil Elder Dragon. Tyler, how do we feel about this one?
I think all the Elder Dragons are awesome. I think each one of them provides a really cool archetype within their colors. Great build around cards. Obviously awesome for limited as well. Just having giant bomby flyers is really, really good and limited.
Giant bomby flyers, he says. I agree.
Yeah, really good. Love the cards.
Love it.
Also,
and that's
gorgeous art.
Yeah, for sure. 5/5 flying haste that does really nuts stuff.
Yeah, I mean 5/5 flying haste and limited is already just an insanely good card on rate. So any extra text that adds is an added bonus.
Well, and I mean, I guess red has the discard to draw feature. White doesn't really. And so I mean,
definitely more of a red mechanic for sure.
Very cool. We will keep the ball moving here, folks. We've got a Royal Treatment, Japanese, and a Shared Roots. We've got an Hardened Academic, a Coastal Peak. This is the cycling land that comes in tapped. Shattered Sanctum, a Bring to Light, Japanese. What is going on? I didn't even notice this. Look at the art on this thing. What is that? It's got like skulls and heads and demon faces and arms. That's weird. Very weird. And an Informed Inkwright to close out that pack. Douglas, 3 packs left for you. Good luck. We have a Spell Pierce and a Feed the Swarm foil. Wild Growth Archaic, a Prismari Pianist, a Mind into Matter full art. This is Triumph of the Hordes, a nice little mythic Japanese mystical archive. And there you go, sir. This is the card we've been looking for. A Silver Scroll Japanese foil. Cyclonic Rift. It is a cat. You are grabbing the cat and sucking it in. Look at this cat trying to hold on to the pole. This is a bomb right here. This card is maybe one of the best commander cards of all time. like you were talking about with Winds of Abandon earlier, just wrecks everybody else.
Yeah.
Instant speed, bounce everybody else's permanents to their hand.
Yeah. I think for as much as Winds of Abandon is almost an auto win in limited, I think this is a very close second. I don't necessarily think it's exactly an auto win just because they could, in theory, replay their things. But man, you're gonna go so far ahead on this, especially if you're bouncing tokens that don't get them back. You bounce a 7-drop, feels really good. I mean, I think the card is insane limited, but obviously one of the best commander cards ever.
Yeah, and cool
also,
art.
That artwork is.
I know, right? Cat flying into the cycle.
It is one of the funniest and probably one of my favorite arts from the set, just because it's so comically genius that they're cycling up a cat.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Very funny. Nice hit, Douglas.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got Miss Mabel on the Repel Calamity and a bulk up. I don't really understand the art on this one. We've got looks like a warrior princess here that's turning into, I guess that makes sense. Double its power and turn it into a wolf bear. I don't know what that is, a bear or a wolf or something. All right, fair enough. We got a Germination Practicum, a Stention Sanguinist, Nita, full art, Angel's Grace foil. This card wins games in Commander. And a Berta Wise Extrapolator, full art foil. Last pack magic for you, Douglas. Good luck. We'll see if we can find something good here for you. A Braid, Royal Treatment, and an Island. We've got a Great Hall of the Biblioplex, Kinetic Ooze, a Color Storm Stallion, Field Notes, Prismatic Ending from Mystical Archives, and a Resonating Lute full art foil. Oh, I didn't know Miss Mabel was her own art card. That's pretty cool. Very cool. All right, Douglas, congratulations on those packs. That Cyclonic Rift is certainly a banger. Big hit there. Nice job. Very, very cool. So we'll get those sent out to you. They will ship tomorrow. I think they'll probably get picked up by the post office on Monday. So watch your tracking info, and you will get these cards likely next week, depending on where your where home base is for you. Did you guys all get a chance to play in pre-releases? I don't know if your stores are doing them today or just yesterday or what, but did y'all get a chance to play in a pre-release event for this new set? I did not. I was working at a card show all weekend. But we literally have probably 50 people on the other side of the wall out there playing right now. All right, Douglas, put those away. Get this here. I'm going to do one more box, Tyler, and then we'll bring you in for Bear Pope's box. So I'm going to open Lauren bars. Just watch again how I do this. So we're just going to write the name. Bar 12 times SOS collect. Put that in the screen here so you can see it. Everything else out of the screen. Because it is a full box, we open a full box. We do still have some single packs over here we'll get to shortly. But for now, we're going to open this new box for Lauren. I also come over here to this screen and hide the row so that it looks like the next one that's up is Lauren. I'm going to switch to the short schedule. All right, Lauren, good luck. Let's see if we can find some fun cards for you here. Take these 12. What do we do with the box? We throw the box. All right, Lauren, good luck. So first pack magic here. We've got a Feed the Swarm and a Bulk Up. We've got Black. That's our first Black of the evening. I like to just kind of Black that. Black. We've got, is this one of the Cinnabon lands? It looks like it. I think it's a Cinnabon land. Moment of Reckoning. A Vampiric Tutor.
Nice. Yeah.
Cannot be upset about that, Lauren. That is a bomb right there. And I saw right behind it the Ancestral Recall on a stick. So we got an Emeritus of Ideation full art foil and a Vampiric Tutor in the same pack. First pack magic for you right there, Lauren. Congratulations. Get those set aside. Wow, that's going to be... That's pretty good. That's pretty good, folks. If you're watching and you saw that, that is pretty good. Logan saw it. Logan just bought a box. He's like, that was... Give me one of those.
Oh, yeah.
Give me one of those. Spell Pierce, Royal Treatment, and a Plains. We got Together as One, Augusta, Order Returned. This is your commander card. We got a Storm Carved Coast, a Crop Rotation, and a Splattered Technique. And your art card's upside down, which is kind of funny. Queen Honey calls Vampiric Tutor Vampy Toots, which I think is pretty funny. So we got you a Vampy Toots here, Lauren. Homesickness, Sleight of Hand. There's a Feed the Swarm foil. We got the 5-mana Pox Plague. It's small pox into pox into pox plague. We've got Lattice Library full art, Dina's Guidance, a Brotherhood's in Japanese, and a Sky Coach Conductor full art foil. All right. Open this one for you, Miss Lauren. We got Disdainful Stroke and stock up. Where does stock up go? In the good card pile every time. Foil stock up at that. Comforting Counsel, Nexus Mentality, Steal the Show, Veil of Summer foil, and a Sundown Pass foil full art with another upside down art card. Maybe the upside down art cards aren't really upside down because they're kind of horizontal. So I'm not sure that they actually are upside down. I don't really know. Seven Tyrion. I don't know. I don't have a way to access that from right here, right now. We do ship everything next day. So if you did buy something yesterday, it should have already shipped. We do try to ship every single day. And so it should be rocking and rolling. But you all right? Take my watch off. My watch is distracting. Thank you, Miss Bailey. Is the mic any better? Okay, she says it's better. Thank you, Bailey. We're trying to get better here. That's what we're doing. Bailey was at the show with us this morning, but Bailey has a little baby girl at home. And so she is kind of pops in and out throughout the day. So she can be home with her kiddo and take care of her in her newness in this world. And so Bailey got to the card show this morning. She got us donuts at the card show. If you're from Indiana, we had this little bakery in town called Long's Bakery, aka Best Donuts in Indiana. They were fire. So thank you, Bailey, for bringing us those. And then I haven't seen her for 8 hours, and now she pops into the stream room just to tell me to take my watch off. So that's Bailey for you, folks. Thank you, Bailey. Appreciate you. Yeah, so seven. Help me spell this. Is it Seventherion? Is it Seventherion? Therion? Like, give me the enunciation so I get this right when I'm talking with you. Yeah, but I don't know if it went out or not. I apologize. Sarah's not here with me, but so I don't know how to answer that question. But if you do place an order and it hasn't shipped already, we'll put it together. If it has shipped already, then you're going to pay shipping unless the order is at least $150 or your combo up to get to $150. We got a Rabid. Nope. Rabid Reconnaissance. Rabid Requisition. Requisition rate. Gosh, I'm so close. Zombify Mountain. Vassalin Scavenger. I still think this guy's busted. You can't tell me in Limited a 3-casting 4/4 Death Touching Bear isn't very good. Yeah, it gets past the lightning bolt. You said everything's so lightning boltable. This guy's dope.
Get past the lightning. That is true.
This guy's really good, I think.
Anytime you have an undercosted Death Toucher, it's pretty solid.
Yeah, because it takes out everybody smaller than it automatically, and now it takes out everything bigger than it also.
Yeah, if you have a Death Toucher that has more than 1 toughness, I always pick it a little higher than most people. It's just hard to deal with. That's
fair. Merchant of Venom, Comforting Counsel, a Veil of Summer, and a Suspend Aggression full art foil. And I don't know if those are full art or borderless. I don't really know the difference. I use the terms interchangeably. I'm positive they're not interchangeable, but I don't know the difference. And so, like Theory, I like that.
Seventherion. Okay.
Seventherion. Very fancy. I dig it, Seventherion. Thank you. Helping Hand, Repel Calamity with Little Miss Mabel. We got a Vicious Rivalry, a Striding Shot Caller, a Scheming Silver Tongue, a Glimpse of Nature, and a Zaphi and the Tempests. On to your next pack, Lauren. We got a Repel Calamity in the Japanese variation. We've got a Splatter Technique, a Yava Maya Bloom Sage. Channel on a stick. Channel was banned because it was... was it the first ever banned
It
card?
was restricted first.
Oh, it was restricted. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Because you could
There was a
go
Channel Fireball deck back in the day that only played one channel.
Channel, Fireball, Black Lotus, Land. Turn 1 win.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah. Pretty solid.
And now it's on a Dryad Druid and Commander. In your Commander deck, folks. We've got a Decorum Dissertation, a Shieldred's Edict foil, and a foil full art flashback. All right, Tyler, let's talk about this card. This is another card that I probably have higher in my hopes than you do.
Maybe. I actually think this card's really good.
Look, talk into the mic when you're doing it. You can turn your mic so it's facing me if you want. That way you're like if you flip it around or whatever, you can probably get it so when you're looking at me or looking at our screen, you can do it.
Yeah, we'll make this work. Yeah, so I actually think this card is really good. Also think it's probably in its best home in a Prowess East type shell. It's not Snapcaster Mage. You can't just flash it in as a 2/1 beat stick sometimes.
Sure.
But that being said, having a 1-mana tax on the best spell in your graveyard, probably pretty good. I think this card is absolutely absurd in Commander. Any spell slinging deck, or even just decks that have powerful spells to play. If you're playing red, I think this card is very, very good.
Like Jessica's Will good?
I don't know if it's Jessica's Will is good enough to play in any deck.
That's fair.
I think this card is good. If you play 15 or more spells, or you play 5 or more spells that you really want to cast a second time in Commander, I think this card is worth at least a conversation, if not just an include. I think the card's really, really strong. You can also kind of chain spells together. So in Constructed, if you have 4 of these, and you just have a bunch in your graveyard, you can flashback your flashback, then flashback a flashback, then flashback another flashback, and then you can lightning bolt with the Emeritus. So, just saying, it does chain somewhat well.
I'm just saying that little 2-casting Emeritus you thought was a dud earlier is
sometimes
so Emeritus and flashback together gets a little nasty.
Sometimes it works. So I do think that you will unfortunately might die to a random slick shot show up by someone just flashing back 3 times in a row, but it's okay. It happens.
What about I don't know if these are decks anymore in any formats, but I remember distinctly losing many times in playtesting to like 12 bolt decks or 8 bolts, 12 bolts, whatever
just like
the
a straight burn deck.
whatever the just straight burn decks are.
I think I would probably just play more lightning bolts at that point.
But are there that many more lightning bolts?
I mean,
What are they? You've got Rift Bolt, Lightning Bolt, like Chain Lightning. Like what other 1-casting bolts are there? Because Incinerate's
we're going
2.
all the way back to Legacy. You got Chain Lightning, Lightning Bolt, Rift Bolt. Technically, Lava Spike is not technically Lightning Bolt, but it does Lightning Bolt your face. Lava Shard. No, sorry.
Lava Darts, but that's one.
One of them is, I think, Lava Shard. The name is it's a 1-mana Lightning Bolt, but you have to sack a lightning.
Okay.
Technically 1 mana, but not great.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
Fire Blast is sack 2 mountains, but it's for free, but you get to bolt them for 4. So there's a lot.
Flashback with Fire Blast sounds good. Can you do it that way? Does it work that way?
No.
So you have to pay the 6?
Gives it the actual cost.
Got
you
it.
can't flashback your Fire Blast. You can't flashback your Forcibles. I mean, you can. You just got to pay the.
You got to pay the 5, right? Not as good.
But still pretty decent. Still something to keep in mind for sure.
Got it. All right. Well, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I had so much fun with Snapcaster Mage. I agree with you. You can't flash in a blocker or flash in a 2/1 beat stick. But I just love the fact that like got a Swords to Plowshare sitting in my graveyard or a Demonic Tutor sitting in my graveyard, and I want to cast it again.
One more mana. That's how I look at that.
Again, not just one time. Again, you already did it once. Do it again.
Yep.
Do it again.
Best spell, 1 more mana.
All right. All right. We've got a Stargaze and a Disdainful Stroke, a Stirring Hope Singer with a sweet owl art. We've got a Changing Loyalty, a Professor Delianfell. Thank you, Professor, for joining the party here. I haven't actually read its capabilities. It's gain 3 life, draw a card, lose a life, destroy a creature, comes in instantly destroying a creature, and your emblem is whenever you gain life, target opponent loses life. That sounds mean. Bring to life, not with things growing in its head, different art. And a Maseo? It's the new dean, guys. It's the new dean of the School of Strixhaven. Got 4 packs left for you, Lauren. Thank you so much for your patience as we pontificate on all the things of this world. Got a helping hand and a sleight of hand. Lots of hands happening in this pack. Got a mind into matter. A Dina Essence Brewer. I do love that art.
That art was gorgeous.
I really love that art. It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Wisdom of Ages full art. This is the hand pack. Look at all these hands. So many hands in this pack. We got a Fracture and a hello.
Ooh.
Special guest, Sylvan Library. That's a bomb. Nice job, Lauren. That is a great card. Sylvan Library, one of my favorite cards to play way back in the day. There's a lot of neat ways to play around that card, too.
Yep.
Like,
also one of the most confusing original texts of all time.
Yeah, it was like
It was
like zero colon, draw
that
2
was
extra
the second
cards.
time
Or
they wrote it, which is somehow worse. But the first time they wrote it, it was also just very confusing. It was not quite as intuitive. I mean, even to this day, still people mess up Sylvan Library. So it's not an easy card to play. But
Sure.
It is a really powerful card. Probably the best green card draw spell that's ever been printed.
It might be.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Card's pretty good. I mean, what's the big hinge or whatever? Doesn't that draw your bunch of cards? Or is that just mana?
No, the Great Hinge draws you a card whenever you have a creature spell. But that requires a lot of other things. This just draws cards.
That's right. And it's green 1.
Yeah, it's cost 2 and not...
Green 1, start winning.
Yep.
Start cheating. Green 1, start cheating. That card's pretty good.
Yep.
Nice hit, Lauren. Good job. Impractical Jokers. I think of that TV show every time I see that card. A Braid, and yep, every time we get a stock up, what pile does it go in? The good pile. That's a Japanese Mystical Archive stock up. We got a Pensive Professor, an Inspired Sky Painter, and a Road. Daggone, Lauren. What is happening?
Oh my goodness.
Cyclonic Rift. No cat on this art. There is a dog, though, if you look. So that's really funny. There is a dog. I think it's a dog. It looks like a dog. It looks like my Siberian Husky, honestly. There's a horse also, and maybe is that a honey badger? What is that? Some kind of animal there. That's a honey badger, I think. A chicken. That's a rooster, I think. Who knows what all's getting sucked up in this? If you're playing against your opponents and they have a dog, a honey badger, a horse, and a rooster in play, I don't know what kind of magic you're playing, but that's pretty funny. So there is a foil Cyclonic Rift for you, Lauren, and a Color Storm Stallion Full Art Foil Field Notes. Okay, 2 packs left, Lauren, and then I'm going to throw Tyler onto the camera and see if he can figure out how to open packs in front of all of you awesome people. And a horse! This is a nice box. Canada Raid. I agree. This is a very nice box. Seize the spoils. We got a Knockout Maneuver and a Shared Roots.
Badger 1 and up. That's great. I love that.
Which one?
It's a Badger 1 and an up.
That's pretty funny.
That's fantastic.
We've got a Restoration Seminar, an Owlin Spiral Mancer, an Antiquities on the Loose, a Big Score, and a foil Great Hall of the Biblioplex. This is one of the arts that I zoom in on sometimes too, because it's just really pretty. I mean, it looks like you're in a just academic institution of excellence, right? I mean, you got columns and people reading books. I feel like Ron Burgundy with my mahogany books. I have many leather-bound books and a rich mahogany behind me. That was pretty great. Great Hall of the Biblioplex. Lauren, last pack magic. First pack was magic. Let's see if the last pack can be magic, shall we? We have a Zombify and a Repel Calamity foil Mabel version. We have a Traumatic Critique, a Renegade Bull, a Field Notes, Geometer's Arthropod, Brotherhood's End, and a Silver Scroll Brain Freeze.
Yeah.
That is a cool looking card.
Yeah, that is.
Hard to capture these on this
really is.
camera,
They look
guys.
so good in person.
Don't they?
Oh my
They look wonderful.
fantastic.
Lauren, great box. Nice job. You got to be happy with that one. Folks, we are working through it. We're trying something new. You're hearing a second voice in the background tonight. That is my guy, Tyler. Tyler is we went to dinner tonight after being at a card show for 12 hours. And I look over and Tyler is drafting on Arena while we're sitting at dinner. So he is a Oops All Nerds nerd. Loves playing the game. So he's been providing some fun commentary to us as we've been opening these packs. And so would love to hear if this is the kind of content you guys want more of. We'd love to hear what kind of content you want to have more of. There's no real pride of ownership here. We're not trying to force anything upon you. We want to understand what you guys want, and we're going to try to build that. And so I know one thing you want. You want to open bombs. And so far, we're doing the thing. We're hitting some goods, right? We got a Silver Scroll Psych Rift. We got a Vampy Toots. We got a Foil Psych Rift. We got a Sylvan Library Special Guest. I mean, we got some good stuff in those boxes, folks. All right, I am going to shift over to a quick break while we trade seats here. I'm going to bring Tyler on the screen, and we're going to walk him through how to open packs for you guys. And so as soon as I find the Stay Tuned button, I'm pretty sure there's a Stay Tuned button. Ending. Oh, BRB, that's what it's called.
Well, hello there, everybody. So, again, my name is Tyler. If you're just joining our stream, I am a guest host today here with Jason over on the other side. We're testing out a lot of new things today, including myself. So I'm relatively new to everything. I have streamed before on my own, but never actually here or on pack opening. So this is going to be an exciting new adventure for all of us. Get to see how well or poorly I open packs. So I guess we'll figure that out real quick, shouldn't we?
That's awesome. Look at this guy. Look at him.
Yeah. We'll see what we can do. So up next, it looks like we have Bear Pope, who's going to do 12 collector packs, which means we're going to open a whole new box, which is really exciting. I did not open that high enough.
Knife is intentionally
nice,
dull,
is
so
intentionally dull. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's really smart.
Well, sort of, but also I forget something. I do what you just did. So, Tyler, first thing I'm noticing as I'm watching from here, you're wrong-handed.
Oh, yeah. I am, in fact, left-handed.
Oh, it's wild.
Yeah. So we're going to figure out how this works in real time. So I'll throw this box like I was told to earlier. And we'll make this work. Yep, we got to work this out.
Handwriting legible?
We'll figure it out.
Okay, so
Yeah.
try Bear Pope and then 12 times SOS call for collector.
The main issue here is that as a lefty, for those of you left-handers in the crowd, you'll understand what I'm about to say. It is very difficult to write with a marker while being left-handed. You know why? Because if you get your hand even remotely close to the ink, it runs. So I'm going to be very careful to the best of my ability. We'll try to get this in screen here. Can we see that? I hope so. Cool. Let's move these off to the side and start opening some packs, shall we? So good luck, Bear. We'll see what we can do. I hope I can actually open packs. That'd be kind of cool, wouldn't it? We're getting stuck. How do we open these packs correctly, Jason? Aha. That works for me. Cool. We'll see what we have. And again, Bear, good luck. We'll see what we can come up with. Let's make sure we can see. Are we in a good spot? Good. We'll tilt that there. Cool. Well, let's see what we can come up with. Ooh. All right. What is it, Jason?
I don't know.
Oh,
you know.
Requisition raid. Yes. Yeah. We remember that. Cool. We got an abrade with that and a swamp. Let's see what we get. We've got a hardened academic. We've got a forum filibuster. Color Storm Stallion. Ooh, Dismember. This is a sick art for Dismember, by the way. I don't know if we've seen this one yet. I love this art. This is sweet. Really, really cool. And then a Maelstrom Artisan. Destroy target non-basic land. For those of you who are Saffron Olive fans from MTG Goldfish, he loves this card because he loves destroying people's lands and ruining people. Yeah, he loves making people have a miserable time. So Blood Moon and destroying lands is kind of his thing.
Token goes on the
So,
right, everything else goes on the left.
Yep, so he definitely is excited to make that. I'm sure he will have a video coming out about that in the near future. But in the meantime, we're going to keep opening packs. I would really love to be opening these correctly.
For those that may not know, put your finger on.
Yep, it's backward. That's the problem. Oh, that would be smart. Haha, we figured it out.
You can open cards from the bottom.
Ha ha ha.
I've done that before too. Hold on, folks. Tyler's throwing the cards around the studio.
Everywhere. I promise I caught them. They are just now possibly mixed up. That's okay. We are learning in real time as we do. I'm going to put that to the back so you can't see what these are.
I did that on my first stream.
I am glad that we're figuring this out together, folks. Appreciate your patience. We're actually starting with a basic land because I just put this back. So I don't know what order this is. We're going to have fun together. So we got a helping hand.
Sounds like you need one of those.
We got another one of these. Yeah, I definitely could use one of those. We got a dig side inventory, practice scrollsmith, a token. Hey, look. Hey, look. Here's the first one. Emeritus of Abundance. This is the regrowth we talked about earlier. I actually think this card's pretty solid. So, not going to lie to you. A 3-mana 3/4 Vigilance by itself is pretty good. Having a regrowth for your best card in your yard every turn, also pretty good. Awkward that it kind of takes the 8 or more. Well, it's 8 or more lands. Excuse me. I'm thinking of the blue one. But yeah, having 8 or more lands to be able to prepare it again seems like a good thing to do in green. So I'm not opposed to that. So I think this card's really good. Ooh, we got a Flusterstorm. Pretty sweet mythic. Counter target instant or sorcery unless the controller plays 1 with Storm. For those of you who don't know, Storm is a mechanic where it copies spells for each spell it was cast before it. Really good at countering other Storm cards. That's what it usually be used for a lot. We've got a Sky Coach Conductor. Pretty sweet card. Ooh. We've got an Abstract Performance. And we got a Nita Form Consolidator. And then I think the rest of these are commons and uncommons. Again, sorry about that, Bear. I will continue to try to open these without dying and without having to throw these are. That's true. Foil Emeritus is actually a really, really cool pull. So, haha, these are way easier to open from the back. Interesting. All right. On and on. We'll keep opening these up. Ooh. I don't know what this is offhand. Is this Spell Pierce? Ooh. Gorgeous Spell Pierce. Okay. Duty Beyond Death and a Mountain. We got Joined Researchers. Scorched Geyser. I think that these lands are the best land cycle that Wizards has put in a commander deck in a very long time. The fact that these are fetchable, they're basically exclusively really good in commander, so you don't have to worry about it like ruining quote unquote other formats. And the fact that they enter untapped a lot of times, for those of you who don't know, it says it says it's intercepts unless you control 2 or more basic lands. Sorry, this is the wrong cycle. I'm on the wrong one. This is still a phenomenal land. Don't get me wrong. You said that these are the ones that require 2 basics. So these were the other half of the cycle that was printed a long time ago that they just never reprinted. But now we have the rest of the cycle. What I said was still true. Great cards, just not the ones I thought they were. Harmonized Trio, really sweet. This one's the one that has Brainstorm on it. Really good card in Legacy for those of you who ever played it before. Draw 3, then put 2 cards back from your hand on top of your library. Really good at card selection. Really sweet card. Ooh, Deflecting Palm. Nice card there. And then a Library of Lang. This card is sick. A special guest Library of Lang card. You have no maximum hand size, and if an effect causes you to discard a card, you discard it, but you could put it on top of your deck instead of putting it in your graveyard. Kind of a strong effect if you want to deal with against opposing Thoughtseizes. Fun fact, on Arena, they did not put Library of Lang into the format. They put Library of Alexandria onto Arena instead. So now you get the busted Library of Alexandria. Yeah, that was the change they chose to make. They can't reprint Library of Alexandria. It's on the reserve list, which means we can't get a reprint from Wizards, but you can always reprint things on Arena. So they gave Arena people the Library of Alexandria
one of the
treatment.
Special guests in this set is Magus of the Library.
Right, which they also put on Arena. So they have both of them.
Which is a Library of Alexandria on a stick.
Absolutely. So, but now they get it in land. So if you play Timeless and on Arena, you get to play Library of Alexandria, just like in the old days. So that was pretty cool.
Card's cheating.
Yeah, well, yeah. All right, next pack. Let's see what we got here.
Like this.
Yep.
There we go. There we go. Ooh, share roots. I like that card. Royal treatment and an island. All right. Germination practicum. We got a course of impetus. A flashback, non-foil this time. Again, great card. Ooh, smallpox. Gorgeous artwork, by the way. Look at that.
Like
The witch. You got that wick. Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe, the Raven. Got that witch doctor look. I think that card is sweet. Ooh, and then a wisdom of ages.
All the hands.
Nice. All the hands. All the hands. Nice. Not too bad so far. Got pretty good packs going so far. Whoop. Don't tend to serialize cards. I'm sorry. I just saw that comment. That's funny. Thankfully, didn't have any in that one. Ooh, this one is... I don't know this one offhand.
That is Feed the Swarm.
That's Feed the Swarm. That makes a lot of sense now that I see that artwork. Really cool card. Cool. Wild Growth Archaic. We've got a Scriv the Obligator. Oh, that's really cool looking. Got another Mana Sculpt, non-foil this time. Ooh, a Chroma's Will. Okay. Fantastic commander card. For those of you who don't know, this just kind of wins you the game a lot if you have several creatures and you're playing white. Card is very strong. Ooh, and then a Stormcarved Coast. Nice. Very cool cards. Sweet. We're almost halfway through this box. Doing a great job so far.
Yeah, guys, we're intentionally taking our time here. We are, again, learning together as we go. So Tyler's explaining some stuff, talking through some stuff. We want to hear from you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. If there's anything we can do to make this better, please tell us. We're trying to improve as we go. We're experimenting a lot with different things. Like I said, we just want to hear from you guys. We want to make this as all for you the best we can do. So whatever that looks like, let us know. All right, we've got a Applied Geometry, a Nev, the Practical Dean, a Ziza, the Mage Tower Captain. Ooh.
A Vampy
Vamp Tutor, non-foil, but look at that art. Oh my goodness.
Japanese Mystical Archive Vampy Toots.
This is gorgeous. This is reminiscent to me of the Demonic Tutor the first time around, where it is just above and beyond impressive artwork and obviously an incredibly good card. So that is really, really sweet.
And that has to...
Ooh, and we have a Silver Scroll too. What is...
That is Pongify.
Is this Pongify? Yeah. Look, you got the beast in the background.
Yeah.
Okay. That is... I know you guys can't see it very well on screen, but man, these foils pop so well. These are so good. I don't know how Wizards does it every time, but man, this
They don't
is...
do it every time.
Well,
The
that's
X
true.
foils on the
That's
first
true.
were kind of trash.
That's true. Half of them were. Half of them were really good. The other half were just like a little golden round,
Yeah,
and
it was weird.
it was kind of odd. But
These are not.
these are oh
terrible.
my, these are 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Fantastic foils.
Oh, the same artist did both tutors.
That makes a ton of
Makes
sense.
sense.
That makes sense as to why I thought that they were very
It
similar.
it felt like it was inspired by. The
Yeah,
Demonic Tutor, so
it really that makes a lot of
would
sense.
be
So
inspired if you were the
yeah, if
original
you were the person, yeah, it makes a lot of sense. So
great artist. Yeah.
yeah, fantastic artwork, super good poll, doing really well with this box so far. Let's go. Restoration Seminar. I know we haven't talked about this yet, but the paradigm mechanic is broken.
Explain that.
So the paradigm mechanic, for those of you who don't know, for those of you who were playing Magic 15, 18 years ago, something like that, the epic mechanic. So the epic mechanic was a mechanic a long time ago. And basically what it did is if you cast the spell, for the rest of the game, you didn't get to cast spells, but it cast that spell for free at the beginning of your upkeep every turn, the rest of the game. Major downside, obviously not being able to cast another spell is really hard to deal with, but the ability to cast a really powerful spell sometimes outlasted that. So just to kind of depended. This is way better than that. This lets you cast the spell and then you exile it after it resolves. It has to resolve first. That's important for you guys playing. If you counter it, this doesn't work. But after it resolves, you get to exile it. And then after the first time it resolved, for the rest of the game, every first main phase you take as a player, you get to cast this spell for free. The rest of the game. In this case, Restoration Seminar, it returns a non-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. If you get to do that every turn for the rest of your turns, for the rest of the game,
I can think of some ways to break that.
you're
card.
probably going to win that game. Or at least you're going to be really, really far ahead. So
I think these cards are absolutely absurd. I think the black one by far is the best one, just because drawing 2 cards and losing 2 life is, especially in Commander, is kind of negligible, and just drawing extra cards is fantastic. It can also just kill your opponent because it targets them, which is even funnier. If you have a shielder in play, target them, deal 6. Seems good. And it's also a May. You don't have to cast these spells. If you're losing life on the draw spell, you don't have to cast it. If you don't have any permanents in the yard, you don't have to cast it. It is just an obscene mechanic. So we got a Ceaseless Conflict. We got a Stirring Hope Singer. We got a cool Empty the Warrens. That's really sweet looking. And we've got a Moment of Reckoning. Nice.
Does the Empty the Warrens create goblins?
Yes. It creates 2 goblins and has Storm.
Gross.
Yes. Very much so.
You're going to want to Fluster Storm now.
Used to be an alternate win con in Storm decks. In fact, it still might be in Legacy. But yeah, sometimes you would just take out all your creature removal against a Storm deck and they'd be like, fine, make 10 goblins and you'd die because you can't kill them.
Tyler, one of the Canada raids asking about tips on using the mechanic you were just
Tips on using the mechanic, play them in your deck.
you got the card, you play it.
If you open the card and you're in your colors, probably should play it in limited. In constructed, I think they're probably too slow for things like 60 card formats, but in Commander, I think they are very, very good. I think at this point, if I play a deck that has black in it, I'm probably just going to play the Paradigm card. It's that good. I don't see a reason you wouldn't play it at this point. It's incredible. I'm telling you, play the cards.
Well, and think about the white one that brings the dude back every
turn.
turn.
Not even a creature, a non-land permanent.
Oh, good
It
call.
brings back anything that's not a land. Really, really strong. They blew up a good enchantment that you had in play. You get it back. They blew up a planeswalker. You get it back. The cards are very good. So I think realistically, put them in your deck, play them. If it's good for you to use it, use it. If it's not good for you to use it, who cares? You get to cast it for free the next turn if you need it.
And
so
it's a May.
yeah, and it's a May. You don't have to cast it, but fantastic cards. So let's quickly go through this one. Ooh, I'm not sure what that one is offhand. This is a modal card. So this is...
It's a braid,
Is this a braid? It is a braid. Yep, that makes sense as it's a modal card.
right?
And this one,
Royal treatment.
this is royal treatment, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm learning.
There's
I don't know all the
one I don't
Japanese
know. I know
arts.
all the other ones.
Yep.
You know which one I don't know.
That's fair. We got Aziza. We've got I cannot pronounce that. Durger?
What's
Tiger?
the
Focus
spell on the
Mage?
stick there?
Brain Geyser. Target player draws X cards. Blue, and X sorcery. Really strong card back in the day. Attached to a body also just kind of seems absurd.
Right.
It also says instant and sorcery spells you cast cost 1 less to cast. So fun fact, that counts itself. So if you cast this for 2 blue with this in play, it automatically draws 1. So that's kind of cool.
Oh.
So yeah.
What's the card cost to cast? 3?
Yeah, it's a 3 mana 1/4.
Does it come in prepared?
Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with mana value 5 or greater from your hand, it becomes prepared. So doesn't come prepared right away, requires a little setup, but it also reduces costs by 1. So if you're casting 5 or greater spells, you could in theory cast that on turn 4 and then cast Brain Geyser on turn 5.
Can you cast Brain Geyser on turn 4, 5?
No, because it has to be prepared in order to cast it.
Oh, that's right.
Yep. So you could go this on 3, 5 mana spell on turn 4, and then Brain Geyser for 4 on turn 5.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Refill the hand.
Not bad at all. Ooh, we've got a really good The Dawning Archaic here. Non-foil this time, but that's really cool.
That's the special
Don't know the packs
field.
till you're done talking. Absolutely, I could do that. For sure. We'll make sure we keep that in mind. But yeah, Dawning Archaic, really sweet. That's really awesome. Ooh, we've got a Daze. Daze, the card that you won't play in limited until someone blows you out with it. Be careful. For those of you who've never played around Daze, Daze is a counterspell unless they pay 1, so it's literally just a 4 spike for 2, but they can return an island instead of paying for it. So it's in theory a free counterspell if your opponent is playing an island. Sometimes if you're trying to resolve a really powerful spell, maybe don't play it with a Daze backup. Just letting you know. I mean, it's not my card, just trying to offer. No, absolutely, Doug. I appreciate that. Like I said, any feedback is good feedback. We're just trying to make sure things happen. So, applied geometry. That's sweet too. And then a token. Good. Yeah. But again, any feedback is good feedback. We're just trying to do this. I'm brand new, so anything you can tell me is fantastic to me. Good, bad, and different. Tell me you like it. Tell me you hate it. I just want to make sure that we're doing this to the best of our ability. So we appreciate you and we appreciate your feedback. So thank you. Cool. Next pack. Let's get through this real quick. We've got a Repel Calamity and a Zombify. Ooh, Color Storm Stallion. Pest Rescuer. Mind into Matter. Ooh, this
Big score.
Big score, yeah. All the coins, cool. And we've got a Choreographed Sparks. Holy, we aren't even on my packs. No, we are not on your packs yet. Sorry. Jason, eat your mic is what they said.
Turned down. Hold on, I'll turn it up.
My Fusion never says she hates it.
How's that, Miss Bailey? Yeah, Connor, we're taking our time. New stream tonight, so we're trying some new stuff. This is Tyler. He's new. We'll get to your pack shortly, I promise.
Yep, we're almost there. All right, we got to stock up. As Jason has always said, this card always goes in the good pile. I agree. This card is absurd. Still can't believe Wizard printed it, but now they get to print it twice. Card's great. Cool. We've got a Great Hall of the Biblioplex, an Immortal Bargain, Maelstrom Artisan, and a Calling the Weak. Ooh, and a Silver Quill the Disputant. This card also really good. Again, 4 mana, 4/4 flying vigilance, already insanely stat lined, but it also gives instant and sorcery spells. You cast Casualty 1. Casualty 1 just says when you cast it, you can sack a creature with power 1 or greater, and then it copies the spell. Pretty good. Pretty solid mechanic, pretty solid card. Doing really, really well. Down to 2 packs in this box, and then we'll move on to you. We're getting almost there. Go through these a little bit. We've got a Disdainful Stroke. Again, good card to have in this limited format. And then, ooh, this is it's the removal Bitter Triumph,
That's
right?
it.
Yeah, we're learning. And then a Mountain. We've got an Inheritance of Abundance foil. Again, really good card. Love this card. Umbral Expanse. The Cycling Cycle finished up. That's really cool. It's again another fetchable land cycle that cycles for 2, so that's pretty sweet. We got Shattered Sanctum. We got 2 black-white lands in the same pack. That's kind of cool. We got a Glimpse of Nature, Banned in Modern. Really good card draw in green if you're casting a lot of creature spells. It's the 1 mana version of the Great Henge, so that's kind of cool. Just no counters. And then a Vicious Rivalry. Nice. All right, and we are down to our last pack of this box. Again, Bear, we've done great. This is really awesome. Thank you guys for bearing with me as I literally open packs. No pun intended there, Bear. Okay, we're almost through this. We have a Sleight of Hand. Love that card. And a Deduce. Really good popper card. Okay, we've got a Moment of Reckoning. A Spirit of Resilience. A Pox Plague Full Art. Sweet card. Expressive Iteration foil. Gorgeous artwork. I love this card. Card's super, super good and really pretty. And a full art foil Mana Sculpt. Way to end the packs. Sweet.
Very cool.
Yeah, very, very cool. So let's move all this into some sleeves here for you.
So you sleeve up those and pack
Yep.
them like 20 or so. Those are thick sleeves. They hold a bunch.
Yep, I gotcha.
Stack together and then we're good.
Yeah. And
Folks,
again,
as he is doing that, I just wanted to reiterate, if you're new to the stream here, we've got 34 people watching live. This is Moonshot Rips. We are a local game store in Noblesville, Indiana. I'm off camera. We are building out a second camera setup here, so you'll be able to see more than one person at a time. That has been a request that we've had for the stream, and so we're actively working on that. So you're going to set these right here, Tyler, and then you're going to take one thing on the back, and then you're going to get to the next back. So he's getting that ready. I'm just thankful to y'all for tuning in. This is Tyler. He is a friend. Tyler and I were at the Pokepalooza, Collectors Palooza card tournament today. Not tournament.
card
show.
show.
It was a card show.
Yep.
Selling Pokemon cards. So we had a booth set up there, and we were there all day. And so Tyler said, "Hey, I'm going to come on with you tonight. This is we're testing something new on Saturday nights. It's going to be kind of our test stream, and so we're going to be trying new stuff." Just got whacked with a box.
Sorry.
So we're going to be testing stuff. We're going to call it open mic night. We're going to call it community night. We're going to do some fun stuff on here. We're going to try different battle concepts. We're going to try different guests and hosts. And when we get a second camera in here, we'll have more of the people that you guys love on the stream with us. And so no specifics yet. We're still trying to figure it all out. My wife tells me not to overcommit. But I thought it'd be fun to bring Tyler on tonight and have him open some packs with us. So Tyler,
Yep.
take it away.
Yeah, absolutely. So Nicholas, we've got you up. So sweet. Hopefully have some good pulls. Best of luck to you. See what we can come up with. I wish I could get these packs open a little bit easier, but we are working our way through that problem. Dexterity issues at their finest, but here we go.
This is Canada Raid, I think.
Yes,
according
this
to
is-
this. So Nicholas is Canada Raid.
Yes,
according
Nicholas
to,
is Canada
our chat.
Raid. So everyone wish Canada Raid the best of luck. See what we can come up with here. We start off with a Decorum Dissertation. Again, this is the card I was alluding to earlier. This card is absurd. Target player draws 2 cards and loses 2 life with Paradigm for 5 mana. Draw 2, lose 2 for the rest of the game with a 40 card life or 40 life total in Commander seems really good to me, especially if you compare it with anything else that gains you life.
Phyrexian Arena times 2.
Phyrexian Arena times 2. If you have Shieldred in play, you just draw 2 cards and gain 2 life. Also seems kind of insane. So, card's really good. Play it in your limited decks if you open it. Definitely play it in Commander decks if you're playing black. Turbulent Step. Again, this is the land cycle I was talking about earlier.
Cinnabon lands.
Yeah, these are the Cinnabon lands. This is the land cycle I was talking about earlier, where it says this land enters tapped unless your opponent controls 8 or more lands. So, 8 or more lands, just for you folks at home, this means all of your opponents. So it doesn't mean one opponent has to have 8 lands. It means all of your opponents together have to have 8 lands. So by turn 3-ish, this land's basically going to enter untapped for the rest of the game. It's just a dual land at that point, which is really, really cool. So really love these cards. I think this is the best designed land that they've printed for Commander in a very long time. So I'm super excited for these. Definitely excited to play it in any deck that can fetch.
When you say best design, do you mean mechanics or do you mean the fact that they all make you want to eat a cinnamon roll?
Yes. Both of those things. Both of those things can be equally true. So we have Mazeo, the Veins Nudine. This card's sweet too. We have another full art, or if not full art, Culling the Weak foil. So that's cool. And Antiquities on the Loose. This card creates 2/2 red-white spirit creature tokens, and then if you cast them from your anywhere other than your hand, you put a counter on each spirit you control, and it has flashback for 6. I think this card is incredibly strong, especially in limited. A 3 mana for 2 2/2s is already kind of above the curve, and if you flash it back for 6, you get 2/2 at base minimum. You get 2 3/3s because it puts the counter on the spirits you make. And if you have any other spirits in play, this card just goes crazy. Really, really good card. Love the start of this. Great first start. Yeah, it turns out these are
Adam,
way easier to open
Adam, you
upside
can't
down.
tell me those don't make you think of a cinnamon roll every time you.
Yeah, immediately cinnamon rolls.
We call them the Cinnabon lands. On
Yeah,
this
now that I've said, now that you said that, I
Push it-
can't
push
unsee
higher up in the
Yeah,
center.
now that I've said that, I can't unsee them. They're all cinnamon lands. I don't.
It's a
I hate
parade.
that you told me that because
Yeah.
now I just can't think of anything else, and now I'm gonna get hungry every time I play those lands. Cool. We've got a Suspend Aggression. We got an Ominous Harvest, a Jadzi Steward of Fate, a Calling Ritual, different art this time.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool. And a full art foil, Moment of Reckoning. Nice. Good start. Good start. Ooh. That's going in the Iro deck. Yeah. Yeah, they look like Cinnabon lands. I'm telling
You're
you.
welcome.
Like,
You're welcome.
yeah. I'm never gonna think of that anything else. Now I'm gonna think of Jason every time I play one of those lands too, and be like, "Dang it, Jason! Now I'm hungry." Oh, I'm upside down here. All right, let's flip through these real quick. Get through. Ooh, Bitter Triumph, sweet, and a Zombify. Cool. We've got a Choreographed Sparks. That's cool. Can't be copied, thankfully, or this card would be really good. Fateful Tempest. Planar Engineering. This is sack 2 lands and search your library for 4 lands and put them on the battlefield tapped. It's like a souped-up hero, which is really, really good. Love these cards for green landfall decks and Commander. Really, really cool design.
Is it pronounced Haro? I thought it was Haro.
Haro?
Haro,
H-A-R-O-W?
What do you guys think? Haro.
I'm not sure. I think it's Haro.
This is
but
better.
I could be wrong.
This is bigger at least. It's not
Yeah.
instant speed, is it?
It's not instant speed.
But still, it's.
But
it does
sacking
more
2,
work.
getting 4,
That's pretty good.
really good. Especially, like I said, if you have any landfall triggers, this triggers 4 times.
Oof.
Yeah.
I'm
Field of the Dead players beware.
I'm
Woo.
not going nuts.
I'm not going nuts. Basically just triggers all of his modes immediately. Card's absurd. Ooh, okay. This is
Pre-or...
is this preordained?
Preordained.
Is it? Okay. This says 2 and 1. Are you sure this isn't sleight of hand?
I don't think so.
I feel like this is sleight of hand. Chat, help me out. Is this sleight of hand or preordained? There's a 2 and a 1 on the card. It makes me think it's sleight of hand. but I very easily could be wrong.
Well, just keep moving, and we'll see what.
Yeah,
people come
fair
up
enough, fair enough. And there's Cauldron of of Essence. This card's really cool too. All right, all right, all right. Make sure these are in the right piles here. Yep, my land deck. Yeah, for sure. You play in the land deck. Yeah. Card goes crazy. Really, really fast. Preordain? I was wrong.
with.
Preordain says scry 2, draw 1. Yep, you're right. They both would say that. Yep. Jason was right. I'll give him the credit. I was wrong. I was
remember that
wrong.
Stupid rabid reconnaissance, whatever it's called. But
We've got to keep you honest somehow. Ooh,
it's a bulk up.
this is a bulk up silver
Scroll.
version. Again, it can't show you as well on camera, but man, it looks pretty in person. I love these cards. These cards are so good. Wizards does such a good job with these. I just wish they would do these all the time. No, I don't, because then they wouldn't do it all the time and it wouldn't be great. But for now, they are. Ooh, Mana Sculpt, really sweet again. Feral Appetite, Traumatic Critique. This is Subterranean Tremors, right?
It
Am I
sure
remembering
is.
that? Yeah.
Card's dumb.
I
Especially
love
the art.
this
Look at
card.
that art.
That
It's so
art
derpy.
is sick. I love it. Look at that. Look at that thing coming out of the ground. That is an 8/8 that will kill you. This card is fantastic. I played this in my first ever vintage deck, believe it or not. I won a game by making an 8/8 and then killing them 2 turns later. It was a really fun game. Didn't know how I did it, but it was fun. Ooh, and then we've got Maelstrom Artisan again, destroying non-basic lands. Our favorite thing to do here, apparently.
My favorite thing to do.
Yeah, definitely Jason's favorite thing to do. I also like doing it, to be
Sapphire and
fair.
Olive like doing it.
I can tell you Japanese Pongify. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's flip through these real quick. I'll make sure I'm on camera. Sorry. This one, this
Is
is...
that green? That is Pick Your Poison.
Pick Your Poison. I love this card. I've not seen this art yet. That is
It's pretty
really pretty. So that has 4. Is this Burst Lightning?
Burst Lightning.
Burst Lightning. That is some
Do you
gnarly
not sing
art.
the Grease Lightning song every time that you see a Burst Lightning?
I didn't.
Guys, I'm bringing all the juice tonight. You're going to think about Cinnamon lands, and you're going to think about
I'm
John
in
Travolta
so
when
much
you
trouble.
play Burst
This
Lightning
card gets
now.
cast against me so often in Arena. I die to this card more often than I care to admit. Great card. 1, deal 2, or 5, deal 4. Really solid. Instant speed. Ooh, Petrified Hamlet. I have not seen this card. I'm going to go on a slight mini rant, and then we're going to continue. This card is insane. This card is so good. For those of you who don't know, I play Legacy Lands a lot. That is a deck
No
in
one knows
Legacy.
that. Literally no
I
one.
know
that's
no one
watching
would know it, but I'm going to tell them anyway.
Okay, great.
Legacy Lands is a deck in Legacy where you play, what would you guess? Lands. So you play like 32, 34 of them. You play a Life from the Loam, Mox Diamonds, all those fun lands. This card just shuts off my entire deck, and I hate everything about it. But that being said,
how
it's
do you,
so good.
A legacy deck based around lands. What does that even mean?
Yeah, so Legacy Lands, the whole gimmick is that it plays a bunch of lands that do things that lands don't do. So for example, it plays cards like Maze of Ith, which is a land that you can tap to untap an attacking creature and remove it from combat. It plays Tabernacle of Pendrevale, which is a really, really old card from 1993 that basically says at the beginning of each player's upkeep, they have to pay 1 for each creature. It destroys their creature. So that's really cool. It plays a bunch of wastelands, so it's trying to stop your opponents from playing lands. So I may have lied when I said I don't like blowing up non-basics, because that's kind of the thing I like to do the most in Legacy. Plays some cycling lands, plays a bunch of like utility lands like that. Different things like that. Really, really cool.
It plays Thespian Stage and
It
Dark
does,
Depths.
and that's how it wins the game. So it used to only win the game. For those of you who don't know, Dark Depths is an ice or cold snap land. It's a legendary snow land. It enters with 10 ice counters on it. You can pay 3 to remove an ice counter, and whenever the land no longer has any counters on it, you sack it and you make a 20/20 flying indestructible Merit Lage creature token. Most people would think, well, 3 mana at a time, 10 ice counters, that's 30 mana. Who cares, right? Except Thespian Stage exists. So Thespian Stage is a colorless land. You can tap it for colorless, or you can pay 2 and tap it to copy another land. So the trick is, if you copy Dark Depths with a Thespian Stage, then your Thespian Stage becomes a Dark Depth with no counters. It's legendary, so you have to legend roll your other Dark Depths. Who cares? Your Thespian Stage is a Dark Depths with no counters on it. Immediately triggers, immediately makes a 20/20. In a format that only has 20 life, sometimes that just kills your opponent.
Game over. You can't stop it.
The deck used to be a lot slower than it is now because that was the only way it would win the game, and you'd have to wait till you could set up a turn to do it. So it was really, really slow and grindy. Now in today's game, you get Lava Spur Boots, which actually has probably been replaced with Skateboard now because it can give your Merit Lage haste. And what worse than a 2020 flying trample or flying indestructible than a 2020 flying indestructible haste creature that you can just kill someone out of nowhere. Really, really fun. It also gets to play Urza Saga now because Urza Saga is also a land that is broken that you get to keep playing
And the important
over
part
and over
is
again.
This card shuts off all of that.
Yes,
Game
and
over.
I hate it. Because this card says, when this land enters, choose a land card name. Activated abilities of sources with the chosen name can't be activated unless they are mana abilities. It does give the land the ability to tap for colorless. I'm sure that's fine, I guess. But the rest of this just shuts off everything. So if you name Thespian Stage,
But it's got to be an activated ability.
it does.
So, like-
So it doesn't stop mana abilities. So it
what
can
about
still tap.
Cavern of Souls?
Cavern of Souls still works because it's a mana ability. That's a great question, though, because it doesn't read the way you'd think it was. But yeah, both are mana abilities, so both still work. That being said, Thespian Stage has a non-mana ability into,
is
copying lands, so it just stops the combo. You can name Mazavith to stop things from untapping. You can name all these other things. Notably, it does not stop Tabernacle, though. Tabernacle is not an activated ability. It's just a static ability. So you still have to pay for your creatures.
Well, for most players playing Standard, you've got
Yeah.
current formats. You've
So-
got Beseiju. You've got
Besage is rotated.
Oh, that's what.
Yep.
That's true.
Yep. But you do. It could shut off things like Field of Ruin or Demolition Field style effects. This I would argue is probably not a standard playable card. Not that you
Maybe
couldn't
a
play
sideboard
it,
card.
but it's definitely more of a sideboard card. But in like older formats, really, really good. By the way, also shuts off fetch lands. So for those of you playing Modern or any format that plays Polluted Deltas, Flooded Strands, all those fun cards, this just shuts them off.
Because it's not a tapping ability; it's a sack to go.
It
get a
is
land.
it is not a mana ability. You have to pay life and go search for a land. So technically in Standard, this also shuts off things like Evolving Wilds effects. So if you're playing Fabled Passage, it shuts those off in the landfall decks. So technically, it might be a decent sideboard card just for that. So
Connor,
really
you remember
cool.
earlier when you asked if we were going to get to your packs? We just did a 15-minute detour talking about lands.
yeah, sorry about that. Can you tell I really enjoy playing the deck and this card frustrates me? Here we are.
Tell us how you really feel, Tyler. Tell us how you really feel.
All right, we'll keep going. I'm sorry about that. So we've got a Ceaseless Conflict. We've got a Emeritus of Abundance again, non-foil this time. Still a sweet card though. We've got a Foil Days, again a card that's going to blow some of you out at some point in Limited. Great card. And then a Dreamroot Cascade. Sweet cards. Still hate the land. Love the land too because I get to play it also in land. So in the mirror, we're going to have a great time. I get to name their things until I crop rotate it away. This sounds lovely in a Toph deck. Oh boy. You are not wrong. That card sounds hilarious in a Toph deck. Okay. Let's get back to pulling these packs. We'll get through these real quick. Royal Treatment and Deduce Senate Planes. We've got a Fix What's Broken. We've got a Dirge of Focus Mage. We've got a Consolator's Duelist. Bring to Light. Not the weird handsy art, but still a really good one. A Hardened Academic. Not bad, not bad. We're finally covering that land, so I don't have to look at it anymore. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely I think could be a really solid sideboard card in Standard. For sure. I think it definitely has its play. I don't think you definitely want it in the main deck, but in this board, could be pretty good. Cool. We got another one of those. Ooh, we got a silver of this.
Knockout
this
Maneuver.
Is Knockout Maneuver. Again, hard to show this on camera, but man, do these things pop. These things are so cool. Okay, we got a mountain. We've got a Deathcap Glade. We got the Rutha Mastering the Moment. Grave Researcher. Prismatic Ending. Really cool that they put this card into the format for Limited because you already have the Converge mechanic in Limited, so it kind of fits the theme. I really like that. Really good removal spell in Modern. And then a Harmonized Trio, again, the Brainstorm card. Really sweet there. Enjoy the energy. I will definitely tell you how I feel at some point. I promise you that.
Loves lands and hates
I
cards
do
that
love
shut off
lands, and I hate cards that don't let me do them. Don't ever play a Sabo's Web against me. I will flip the table. For those of you older guys that play this game for a long time, you'll know what I'm talking about. For those of you who don't, look up Sabo's Web. You'll see why I'm mad.
T-S-A-B-O.
Yeah, T-S-A-B-O, Sabo's Web. Look it up. You'll know why I'm mad about it. Cool. We've got an ambitious augmenter. We've got a lattice library. Informed Inkwright. Ooh, a foil prismatic ending this time. That's really sweet. I love this art. This art's so good. Ooh, we've got a Tragedy Feaster. That's card suit. I think this card's really good. I don't know if you've read this card, but a 4-mana 7/6 with trample, really, really good.
And Ward.
And Ward, discard a card. It does say at the beginning of your end step, you have to sack a permanent unless you've gained life this turn. Sometimes that's a downside. However, you are in black. The black-white color pairing is the one where you're gaining a lot of life. So, in theory, this could just be a 4-mana 7/6 trample that is hard to kill. I think this card's really good. I think this card will kill a lot of people in limited. I think it's a decent card in constructed. Card's good all around. Definitely a petrified Hamlet jank with Song of the Dryads. Oh no. Lands is lame. Rob, you know,
Banned.
that's super rude.
I'll ban him.
First off, thanks for joining me. Appreciate the support. But second off, super rude. For those of you who don't know, Rob and I are very good friends. We've been good friends for a very long time. That's actually how I know Jason, is because of Rob. We've known each other for a very long time, traveled, played Magic together, won a couple tournaments together. It's been a good time. Rob probably has more reps against lands than any other human being on the planet because it's the only deck I play. And he definitely has reps against it to the point where if he sits across from another lands player,
he's an advantage.
he almost always wins. He comes back and his opponent will go, I never lose this matchup. And Rob's like, yeah,
I've played it a few times.
I've played it once or twice. He just crushes people because he's played it so much. So we've got a Nita Forum Conciliator. We've got a Nexus Mentality, a Slumbering Trudge. This is a different one. I've not seen this one yet. X green 6/6. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3-X. If it entered with a stun counter on it, tap it. I think that card's hilarious. Really cool way of like building around something. Fun fact, if you have things in play that prevent counters from being added, like Solemnity, old white card from, what was that, Hour of Devastation? Sounds right. This is just a 1-mana 6/6. Fun. Card's really sweet. Another Chroma's Will. That's awesome. Sweet, really cool there. And then Applied Geometry. Nice. It's been a fun box so far.
The game got soft, Adam. I agree with you. Let's bring land destruction back. I'm here for it.
I'm not against land destruction when I'm doing it.
I
don't like it when my opponents don't let me do it.
Mike Tyson was famous for saying everybody's got a plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah,
I'm here for
that's
it.
true.
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it as long as I get to do it too. We got a Shared Roots foil and a Forest. We got another Antiquities on the Loose. That's a sweet card. We got a Merchant of Venom. Improvisation Capstone. This is another Paradigm card. This one says exile cards from the top of your library until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater. You may cast any number of spells from among them without paying their mana cost with Paradigm. So again, Paradigm is the mechanic that is super broken. Lets you cast this every turn for the rest of the game after you cast it. I think if you're playing a Spellslinger deck of any kind in red, this card is really, really good. It's like talking Commander here specifically. Of note, if you exile cards, it says exile cards with until you exile cards with total mana value 4 or greater, which means, in theory, you could exile a 1-mana spell, a 1-mana spell, a 1-mana spell, and then a 10-mana spell, because that's 4 or greater, and then you get to cast any of them for free. So if you hit a 10-drop, you can cast it for free off of this card. Kind of cool, and you get to do that every turn. Yes, incredibly good with Lorehold and Historic, or the Historian. Really, really powerful there. Sweet card. Love that card. Ooh, is this expressive iteration? That is
you
awesome.
best believe it.
I have not seen this artwork yet.
Dude, it's dope.
This is
I've only
really
opened 3
cool.
of them. If you were watching, you would have seen them.
Yeah, well. This is really cool. I like this artwork a lot. I like both expressive iteration artworks. I think they're really cool. But yeah, these are awesome. And then a choreographed Sparks. Nice. Very cool. 2 packs left. We're almost done with this box. We're getting there. I promise, Connor, we're almost going to get to you. I know we've taken your time, but we do appreciate your patience in watching this. We're almost through these. Let's get to this. Another disdainful stroke. Oh, foil stock up. That goes in the good pile.
Sure
As we
does.
know, that card is absurd. We've got a Sundown Pass, a Striding Shot Caller, a Zaphian the Tempest. I think this card is very interesting. I think this is a really cool build around for Commander. It says once during each of your turns, you may cast an instant or sorcery spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. That can get really broken really fast. You can cast this early and then like cast this immediately, cast a 10 drop. Seems pretty decent. I think the build around potential commander is awesome for this card. Really sweet art too. Ooh, Brotherhood's End. Nice. Emeritus of Truce. Jason opened this card earlier. I think this is the best Emeritus. Unpopular opinion, but I think this is the best one, at least for limited. It's decent on rate. It's a 3-mana 3/3 that when it enters, you can give a target player a 1/1 white-black inkling with flying. You can target yourself. So on rate, at absolute worst, is a 3-mana 3/3 that makes a 1/1 flyer. That's already pretty good and limited. Then, if an opponent controls more creatures than you, it becomes prepared. And as Jason mentioned, that's just a Swords to Plowshares that's sitting on the battlefield, which is literally the best removal spell that's ever been printed in the game of Magic. If your opponent has more creatures, this can read as a 4-mana 3/3, exile your best threat, give you a 1/1 flyer, which isn't the perfect card, but it is still really, really powerful. I think this card is very, very good. Again, I think it's the best one of the Emeritus on rate, as far as casting it as a creature. And it does have some pretty good implications. The only downside of it, in standard right now, the best white decks are either the Momo Flyer decks, which this doesn't have flying, or they're like a token spammy deck, and then you have to deal with some really, really powerful white 3-drops. Still really good card, though. I think this card is fantastic, and obviously absurd in Commander. Super, super good there.
All right, Canada Raid has asked for you to open a bomb. We're on last pack. We need a
Last
last pack
pack.
magic right here.
Let's see what we can do. I'll do my best. One time. Let's see what we can come up with.
Over it, but let's go.
I will send all the vibes I can. Let's see what we can do. We got a Helping Hand and a Knockout Maneuver and an Island. All right. Let's see what we can do. We've got a Dina's Guidance. We've got an Eclipse Stepped, my favorite of the land cycle because I play Black, White, and Commander. It's a really sweet land. We've got a Tragedy Feaster of full art, or the schematic version. This card is, again, really sweet. Love this too. We've got an Empty the Warrens foil. Ooh, and we've got a Dismember silver foil.
Silver Scroll.
Oh, Silver Scroll foil, excuse me.
That's when I say it.
This is a really good hit. This card, if you play this in limited, just draft it. This card is an amazing removal spell. Love this card so much. You can literally play it in any deck. Obviously, it's a little bit better if you're playing black just because you can pay the mana, but the card's really good. So,
Good
Team
end. That is a good
Ancestral
end.
Recall. Rob, listen, okay? I like the Ancestral Recall too. Nobody likes casting that card more than me, I can assure you. That card is super fun. I love it. It's one of the reasons I like playing Vintage. That being said, I still think Swords to Plowshares is the better of Emeritus. Just my opinion. Unless you're playing the cat, which we'll talk about if we open it. I'm not going to spoil that ahead of time.
Rob, is that a dismember, witch member joke?
It absolutely is.
Which member? Dismember.
He makes it 100% of the time if dismember
I've never
is
heard
called.
that joke, and it made me laugh out loud.
Yeah.
So, Rob, dad joke for the W right there.
It made me laugh the first 15 times. After that, I just have to assume that it's happening every time.
Which member?
And I'll draw dismember and be like,
Dismember.
he'll just look at me and I'll be like, yeah, I know. Which member, dismember, I know.
Yeah,
It is a good one-liner. I will give him credit. Give him credit where credit is due. Good one-liner. All right.
We'll have you do Connor, and then I'll take back over for Braun, and we'll switch back and forth.
Sounds great to me. So let's hide this. Connor, we've got
Thank you, Canada
4
Raid.
collector's boosters. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you. We got 4 collector's packs coming, Connor. Let's write your name down here real quick. Yeah.
Okay. So, Rob, you had a funny joke, and now you're taking it too far.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Stop when you're ahead, bro. You should delete your own comment. Self-moderation.
Self-moderation. I like it. I like it. All right, we got 4 packs for Connor here. Good luck, Connor. Let's see what we can come up with for you here. Ooh, we got something peeking out the back here. Ooh, nice. Up to it in Island. Okay. Quandrix the Proof right off the back. Really sweet foil mythic. One of the dragons of the set, one of the dragon deans of the schools, if you will. 6 mana, 6/6 flying trample with Cascade. Cascade just lets you exile the top cards of your deck until you find a spell that costs less, and then you get to cast it for free. Super fair and fun mechanic. Also gives all your instants and sorcery spells you cast from your hand Cascade. Really, really good card. Really fun to play. I think this is a really cool build around, especially in the Simic colors, because what does Simic need other than to have broken spell interaction too, right? Simic gets all the fun cards. We got a Fury Gale Flocking. We've got a Bird of the Wise Extrapolator. Ooh, okay. This is it's the land. It makes the 1/1 Dryads. Is it Song of the Dryads? No, not Song of the Dryads. It's something of the Dryads, right? X and 2 green. It's the one that makes 1/1 Dryads, and I am spacing the name. Awaken the Woods. That's what it is. There we go. There we go. Ooh, and then a foil full art planar engineering. That's cool. Extended art. Sweet.
That combos well with Awaken the Woods. Go get a bunch of lands real big and then make a bunch of
and then just make a bunch of dudes. Yes, thank you, Peanut Butter and Jolly. Yes, Awaken the Woods. We finally got there eventually. I knew what it did. Couldn't remember the name, but I knew what it did. So we're almost there. We're getting there. I appreciate that Rob actually retracted his message here. All right, let's flip through this real quick. Ooh, okay. We got a foil Deduce and a Mountain. All right, we've got a Storm Carved Coast, a Turbulent Springs. Again, the 8 or more lands card. All the cinnamon roll lands. I'm never going to think of anything else now. So that's crazy, but really good land. Love that. Joined Researchers. Ooh, this is a prismatic ending. This art, I'm telling you, holy, I love this card. This card is so good. I already told you I like the card in general, but this art, man.
This art's the best art.
They did it so good. And then Anita Forum Conciliator. Sweet.
I think it's supposed to be like more proper, like conciliator.
Conciliator.
What I think.
I'll work on that. All right, 2 more packs for you. Flip through these real quick. A Braid.
Bitter Triumph.
Bitter Triumph. Okay. We're on to Wisdom of Ages. Umbral Expanse. Echo Casting Symposium. The blue paradigm. Target player creates a token that's a copy of target creature you control. If you thought Panharmonicon was obnoxious, this card is also really, really good. Just being able to copy your best ETB every single turn. Really, really strong. If you have a legend that has a death trigger, or you have something that triggers when it dies and you copy a legend, it immediately dies and you get to trigger that. Really cool card. Artwork is gorgeous. Really sweet there. Oh, we got a foil Vamp Tutor. Look
Vampy
at that.
Toots, Vampy Toots. Wah, wah, wah.
Man, Connor, I hope that this was worth the wait, bud. These are sweet packs. Look at this Vamp Tutor we got. And then we got a Molten Core Maestro. Man, really solid pack so far. We got one more for you real quick. See if we can end it on a high note. I don't know how we're going to end it higher than that, but, you know.
Pretty high note.
We're going to try.
That is
Pretty
pretty
solid.
high.
Vampiric Tutor is sweet. All right. And last pack. Thanks, Rob. We appreciate. Don't forget, like and subscribe. We're going to try to be here more often. Again, if you like this content, let us know. We're hoping that this is something we can take off, but we want to do what you guys want. So please let us know how that works. Ooh.
Stargaze.
That is really,
Isn't it cool? It
really
looks
sweet.
really neat in that silver
Look at that.
scroll.
It's so hard to see, again, the beauty of this foiling, but look at that art.
Definitely one that pops.
That is, oh my goodness. Yeah, but like the amount of popping on this artwork is unfounded. This is so cool looking. Hard to describe to you guys what this looks like in person. I cannot wait for you guys to get this in person because, man, that looks good. Cool. All right, we've got Aziza Mage Tower Captain. We've got a Spirit of Resilience, a Stirring Hope Singer, a Crop Rotation, one of my favorite cards because I play it in lands. Shocker. And then a Prismari the Inspiration full art foil. Oh my. Again, great card. 7 mana, 7/7 flyer. Ward, pay 5 life. If you're playing 1v1, that is a quarter of your life. I put that in the wrong stack. I'll set that back here. Quarter of your life. In Commander, it's still an eighth. Still a good chunk. Not anything to scoff at. And it also gives all your instants and sorcery spells Storm. So for every spell you cast before it, it copies it, which for those of you who have ever played Is It before, is not very hard to cast a bunch of spells. Card is great. Love this card. Really cool build around card for Commander. Limited bomb. Love everything about it. Man, Connor, great packs. Super excited for you. We're going to take a very short break here real quick. Jason and I are going to switch back. It was a pleasure working with you guys. I was super excited. I'm glad that we got to do this. Yes, I will work on sleeving this.
To sleeve you guys' cards
my bad.
You're good.
Got ahead of myself there, Connor.
I appreciate you, friend.
Yeah,
in Canada Raid, I totally hear you. Like, it's always tough when you buy a box and then the very next box hits foil Vampy Toots.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of pack openings, unfortunately.
Yep.
But we appreciate your guys' support.
Yeah, but for one time that you don't have it, another time you will. And that's the best part about opening packs is that sometimes others get the luck and sometimes you do. So again, thanks, guys. I will give this a quick break here. We're going to switch seats back. But again, thanks for listening.
All right, friends, we are back. That was fun. That was very, very fun. 4-pack snipe. I think that, I don't know that it's called a 4-pack snipe, but maybe it is. Who knows? Let's see where we're at. All right, Braun, you are up next. We've got 4 Secrets of Strixhaven play packs. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 2 collector packs. So let's get your token or your card made here. 4 times SOS play. 2 times SOS collector. Guys, give it up for Tyler. That was a lot of fun. First time doing this. As you can tell, he knows his stuff. I was excited to have him on talking about limited, talking about standard, he plays all the formats. Tyler's a smart guy. And he knows his stuff. And so when he said, hey, man, I'd like to come on the stream with you tonight on open mic night, the first ever open mic night here at Moonshot Rips, he said, let's do this, friend. If you're just joining us, my name's Jason. I'm the owner here at Moonshot. This is Moonshot Rips. It is our live streaming channel where you buy packs and we rip them here on the channel. If you're looking over on the right-hand side, that is the list of our queue of people that we are going to open. You can buy packs right now and get on that queue. That is the bottom of the queue you see on the screen. And so if you purchase right now, you will go right below Jason last. We are kind of taking our time getting through the stream tonight, talking a lot about the cards, the playability, and formats and other things. And so this is a very interactive stream tonight. We're really trying to be intentional. We're testing things out on Saturdays, and today is a Saturday. This is our first ever community night, open mic night. We're not really sure what we're going to call it or how all it's going to shake out, but my guy Tyler's with me. We got 2 mics today. We only have 1 camera, but we're working on that solution. And soon, hopefully, you'll be able to see both of us or both people that are in the studio at the same time. So let's crack some packs for you, Braun. Are you, if you're in the chat, raise your hand, say hi, so we can chat. Good luck. This is our first play pack of the night. These open a lot differently and a lot faster, typically, than the collector packs. Got a Molten Core Maestro. Not bad. So we started with a rare, and then we went to a mythic, and then we went to another rare. Yeah, not a bad play pack. Not a bad play pack. We got the Emeritus of Truce, which has the Swords to Plowshares on a stick, and so that is a good spot. Nice first pack, Braun. Good luck. We got a Berta, Wise Explorer, a black, a Return the Favor, and a foil Mind into Matter. That is 2 packs, 6 rares. Well, false. 2 packs, 5 rares and a mythic.
Pretty good.
So not too bad in 2 play packs. These are some juiced up play packs. Let's get on to your next one. We've got Applied Geometry. Another 2 rare pack. Oh, dang, only 2 rares on that pack. So we're 8 rares into 3 packs. Bringing the average down.
Huh.
Bringing the average down.
You can't have winners in every.
Well, still
but
two rares in that
still
pack is a
two
winner,
rares.
I
I was
think.
gonna say still 2 rares is pretty solid.
We've got Zephi and the Tempests. Postmortem, another 2 rare pack. Bring to Light, a 3rd rare, and a Disdainful Stroke foil. So I guess we got, what is that, 11 rares and 4 packs with a foil Disdainful Stroke. Not a bad for play packs. Great packs, Braun. Great packs. All right, let's get to your 2 collector packs. Good luck. We've got the card I don't know, Reconnaissance Raid, Rebel Reconnaissance.
Requisition raid.
Requisition Raid. We got a Zombify, a Swamp. We got Vicious Rivalry, Abstract Performance. This is my favorite art in the set. This person is doing a dance with ribbons. It's like a ballet dance, but they're splashing art on the back. It's just so bright. It's so bright. I think it's really, really cool. Got Mind into Matter, a Subterranean Tremors. X is 8 or more. You get a big dumb lizard creature. And a full art Aziza Mage Tower Captain. Last pack magic for you here, Braun. Good luck. We've got Helping Hands, Requisition Raid. That one's in English. I can
Yep,
read that one.
Read that one.
So Requisition Raid. Requisition Raid. Come on. I'll try to remember it. Let's see if I can do it. Plains, a Great Hall of the Biblioplex, a Forum Filibuster, Storm Carved Coast full art, a Brotherhood's End foil, and a Traumatic Critique. So one of our players from our team, the Moonshot team that plays professionally, travels the country playing, the Huntsman, Nick Roller, was on the stream last night, 2 nights ago. I don't know, 2 nights ago when I was doing it Thursday, and said he thinks this card's severely underrated. If you really look at it, right, it's an instant speed, deals X damage, and then draw 2 cards. Very playable, does a lot, and gives you card advantage.
I think Roller is correct in the sense that you can cast that for 0 and still draw 2, discard 1. So at base minimum, it's a non-lesson draw 2, discard 1, which I think is a pretty good card on rate. It is a little harder to cast because it's blue and red instead of blue-red hybrid like the lesson is, but pretty solid card. And the fact that you can turn it into a removal spell or just a base spell later in the game is pretty good.
It is great.
Yeah.
Ron, congrats on those packs. We will get those shipped out to you. So if you are tuning into the stream for the first time or haven't been following along, this is the Moonshot Rips channel, moonshotgamestore.com/live to buy packs. We rip them for you. And all of the cards that we're opening on tonight's stream will get shipped out tomorrow. It is a Saturday night here in Noblesville. It's a Saturday night everywhere, and that's watching this likely. I guess it could be the next morning in some parts of the country or the world. But it's a Saturday night here, which means that tomorrow when we pack them will be Sunday. The post office doesn't pick up on Sunday, so they won't go out till Monday. But our goal is next day shipping every time. And so these will ship out Monday, first business day of the week, and you will get them ASAP. Next up, we have Gregory Ress. This is a full collector box. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hold on. I just misclicked and took this thing down a whole different path. I don't even know what I did. How did I even do that? Undo. Whew. I somehow reverted all of the numbers on my...
Yes, Adam, I agree. Traumatic Critique is really good. I love the card. I think it's sweet.
Peanut Butter and Jolly, this is you? Are you Gregory Ress? All right, there we go. Now we're cooking with gas. By the way, I love your handle. Peanut Butter and Jolly is genius.
Yeah, fantastic.
12-pack box. Get out of here. We will open your 12 packs. I don't have the issue of drawing over my own hands because I'm right-handed. Tyler is wrong-handed, so he has to deal with that.
Yeah, it happens.
Any of you guys on the stream left-handed also? Probably offended you by calling it wrong-handed. I just think it's funny. Because there's a right and there's a wrong. You get it? You get it? Which member?
Dismember.
Dismember. Good luck, Gregory. A braid. We got a. This is spell pierce. Nope, false. Sleight of hand. This is sleight of hand.
That's like, okay.
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand. Somebody's hand. All right, let's get you scooched over. I got a Dina's Guidance, Cinnabon Land, Turbulent Moor, Prismari, the Inspiration. Here's a full art Elder Dragon Legend for us. Very fun. Pongify, English version, and a Postmortem Professor full art foil. All right, Peanut Butter and Jolly. Good luck then. This is exciting. First pack had a big old Elder Dragon Legend in it. That's fun. We've got Stock Up. Stock Up always goes in the good cards pile. We've got Hardened Academic, a Renegade Bull, a Steal the Show, a Reprieve Japanese Mystical Archive, and a Full Art Foil Field Notes Restoration Seminar. This is one of the Paradigm cards. You don't see this in the Full Art Foil Field Notes version very often. That's a pretty hard pull. So, very cool card. It got quiet out there. It's 10 o'clock here Eastern time. I think our pre-releases for today have ended, and so shop's closed, and it's just Crazy Carl out there cleaning up after everybody. And so got a lot quieter in the last 15, 20 minutes here in the shop. Geometers, I think it's Geometer, right? Merchant of Venom, Flashback Full Art, Crackle with Power, Mythic, Mystical Archive. How's about that? A Silver Scroll Angel's Grace. That card's cool because you get the shiny on the dark side and the light side. Yeah. This card's busted, period, full stop. And now you have a Peanut Butter and Jolly. Now you have a Silver Scroll version of it. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. We've got Knockout Maneuver, Return the Favor, Mathemagics. Rob, you tuned into our Strixhaven Streamathons, loves this card. Loves math. Loves math. Tyler, you're a teacher, right?
I was.
What did you teach?
Upper level math.
Wow, so this like suits you, huh?
Yeah.
I guess square roots probably is, I don't know how upper level that is. Maybe it is.
Yeah, it was funny because Rob and I had a very brief conversation. I thought it was kind of funny they put reminder text, and then we were like, no, it should have reminder text. I think that's really important to help players, especially new players, because the double X thing is confusing as is. They don't need to worry about all the math too.
I never caught the kind of memification of this one. You've got a troll druid that's playing a game. It's a shot caller, right? And the card is Run the Play. That's pretty cool. I like that. That's good. That's good flavor.
Yeah.
Color Storm Stallion, full art field notes. You know what? You just love Angel's Graces, Jelly.
Yeah. Oh my
Jolly.
goodness.
Peanut Butter and Jolly loves Angel's Graces. This is a foil version. So you got a foil version and a Silver Scroll version. Splatter technique with a giant luminescent whale. Very cool. We've got an Abrade and a Burst Lightning. And then we have Nita, Forum Conciliator. An Eclipsed. Is it Step or Steep?
I think it's Step.
Okay. I'll go with your Step.
I think.
There's 2 P's and 1 E, so Step sounds better than
sure
Steep.
Step.
Okay, but there's an E at the end.
Yeah.
Which means it should be like Steppy. That doesn't make
but
any
I don't think
sense.
that's right.
That doesn't make any sense.
Step.
All right, Tyler, let's talk about this card. Black 1. All creatures get -2/-2. If you gain life this turn, destroy all creatures instead.
I think that card is really good.
What you think of 3 casting Damnation or Wrath of God is good?
Yeah, it turns out that card is really strong. I think this card is an incredible sideboard card in most black decks. And I think if there's any shot that you're playing any card that gains life incidentally, that turning it into a 3-mana Wrath is also just insane. So really good sideboard card, especially against a lot of the little creature decks or the prowess decks running around. Really solid.
Got a Prismatic Ending and a foil full art Ambitious Augmenter. All right, this has been a really fun box.
Yeah.
Step. Okay, so Peanut Butter and Jolly has officially settled it. It is Step. I don't know enough about World of Warcraft to know why that matters, but apparently it's important to the game of World of Warcraft. So as a WoW player, I will take your word for it. The only thing I know about World of Warcraft is going to offend you, so I won't say it out loud, but Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, man.
Return the Favor, Giant Growth, a Postmortem Professor, a Nexus Mentality. It's a modal spell. Dina's Guidance.
Ooh,
that's fun.
That, first off, gorgeous card. Second off, hilarious that they decided Armageddon needed to be reprinted.
I know, right?
But really fun card for you.
Yeah,
Not necessarily anyone
correct.
else.
Only because you know it's coming. I mean,
Exactly.
it messes with everybody,
Yeah.
but at least I know the world's about to catch on fire. So
Yeah,
I can prepare
exactly.
for it, right? Nobody else is prepared for it.
And if you do anything in Commander, like say, I don't know, phase out all your lands and then Armageddon,
That feels like cheating.
it does feel like cheating when you do it. I have done it at least once.
So
I didn't get to do
this art, I'm just now noticing, it feels like an eyeball, right?
It
It's got an
does.
iris, but it feels like an eyeball with the Phyrexian mana, like the
it.
Phyrexian
Kinda
symbol,
does
on it,
actually.
right?
Now that you say that,
Look at that. It's like got the Phyrexian eyeball.
yeah, I actually really, really enjoy the art of that card.
It's
I think-
cool.
I think it looks sick. And in foil, I haven't seen it in foil yet.
Well,
Yeah,
now-
it's really good.
Well, now you have.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And a Death Cap Glade.
And
All
great
right.
packs of-
This has been fun. This has been a banging box.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. The Burning Steps. Now we know.
That makes sense.
Now we know.
I'm pretty sure there's been magic cards with step in it.
There have, I
Isn't
just haven't
Secluded
really-
Step a magic
Yep.
card. I'm pretty
We got
sure
a
it
Shared
is.
Roots, Knockout Maneuver, green. We got a
Ooh.
Dawning Archaic.
Nice.
That's a big boy. Got an Owlin Spiralmancer, a Wild Growth Archaic. We got 2 of the 3 Archaics.
Okay.
We got a Shaman Revelation. Shamanic, that's what it is.
Yeah,
there we go. We were
Shamanic
close.
Revelation.
And the big old Trudge. That comes into play with some slumber counters on it.
Nefarious
Stun
Protection
counter.
and Armageddon. Adam, you read my mind, my friend.
Ooh, that's pretty nasty.
That is the phasing out lands I was referencing.
Yeah, that's pretty
Glad someone in
nasty.
the chat caught that. Thank you, Adam.
Burst Lightning and a Monstrous Rage, the 2 bomb 1-drop cards, both very powerful in their day.
Yes.
I mean, I remember when Monstrous Rage was like
I mean, it got
$10
banned.
or whatever it was, right? That card was like
Got
cheating
banned
in
in
standard.
The
Yeah.
card was absurd.
Sundown Pass, Changing Loyalty, Comforting Counsel. How about a Flusterstorm? A Japanese Flusterstorm. That is a good-looking card. Very good-looking card. And a Practice Defense. This is right into our we're at school and we're playing for the school team,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I really like the vibe this set gives.
It
I really do. I
It
enjoy
does.
it. Gives kind of like a high school-ish vibe, but Harry Potter-esque vibes too. Just
Yep.
a lot of magic, a lot of whimsy. I love it.
I agree. They got all parts of this set right. Honestly,
They really did.
stock
Artwork and
up. There's
everything.
the stock up for this set
Good pile
every time.
every time.
Tragedy Feaster. This is our forecasting 7/6 demon. We have our Elemental Otter Shapeshifter. That's fun. We've got Antiquities on the Loose, a Deflecting Palm. Okay. Well, we opened
my.
We opened a Flusterstorm Japanese. Now we opened a Flusterstorm Japanese Silver Scroll. That is a big one. This penny sleeve has a dent in it. It came right out of the package.
Oh
So does that one. I wonder if somebody shot our penny sleeves with a BB gun or something. Let's see here. Hold on. We're going to get rid of the top 10 penny sleeves that have dents in them, and we're going to throw this Flusterstorm in its own standalone sleeve. You know what? I'm going to put this in a top loader.
I guess they're like Flusterstorm too. Yeah.
Yeah, you better.
Yeah, you
Daggone.
must. Really fun card to cast.
Oops, all Flusterstorms for you. We'll just leave
And
this.
gorgeous nonetheless.
Yeah, that card does look great. Just looks great. And you got 2 of them, so
Yeah.
you're going to have to build a deck around that card. You're going to start playing counterspells, it sounds like. This set is blinging, Adam. I agree. All right.
Connor asked if he buys packs now, will they get open tonight?
They will. Yeah, we'll get
Okay.
to them. Yep, we'll get to them.
Yes, Connor.
So we're not
Yes.
staying out super late tonight, and I promise you we're going to move a little quicker. A lot of the first orders were all boxes, Connor. So I think we had 6 or so straight orders of full boxes. So a lot of these next orders are 1s and 2 packs. So we'll monitor it and pay attention. It will for sure get open tonight. We're here till at least midnight. I don't know that we're going to stay much later than that, but we can get all this stuff open pretty quickly. So
Yeah, for sure.
please don't not order for that reason. We will get to you. We've got a Zombify and a Bitter Triumph. We've got a Harmonized Trio with Brainstorm. We've got Channel here with Yavimaya Boom Sage. How about a Ral Zarek? Peanut butter, this is a sweet box. Like, this is a very sweet box. Glimpse of Nature foil and a Resonating Loot. We still have 2 packs left. Two packs left. Hop to it. How about a Return the Favor Silver Scroll, a Mana Sculpt, an Augusta National, where you get a green jacket if this card stays in play, Wisdom of the Ages, a Brain Freeze, and an Informed Inkrite. Last pack. I don't know that you need magic, Peanut Butter. I think you've pretty much had all the magic. So I think we're probably okay here. But, you know, this has been a good box. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah.
Spell Pierced, a Duty Beyond Death. Forest. All right, we got a Pox Plague, a Lattice Library, an Applied Geometry, a Foil Daze, and a Jadzi Steward of Fate foil full art. This is kind of cool. I don't know that I've seen this one. It just has a Planeswalker symbol. Foil Planeswalker symbol. I assume that's
the 7/6 art.
yeah, but
7/6 trample.
yeah, but I don't know why they. I mean,
Oh.
I've seen some stamps. I haven't seen a foil
Yeah, I'm actually not
Planeswalker.
sure.
I don't know if that's like special or limited or whatever. So you know what? I'll put it in the good pile because we don't even know. That could be a really good thing.
It might be.
Who knows, right? It might be something that we don't know about that's kind of fire. So we'll get that sent out to you, Gregory. Thank you so much, Peanut Butter. That was a fun box to open. That was a very, very fun box to open. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do the next box, and then I'll do Poyraz's. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. And then I will hand it over to you. I'll do Poyraz and Sean. And then I'll hand it over to you, Tyler, so you can open David's. David, he works here at Moonshot. He was with us today.
Yeah.
And so I'm sure he will want Tyler to open his box, or his pack, I should say.
Absolutely.
And so we'll have you take over at that point, and you can open some from there.
For sure.
All right.
I will say, I really appreciate Wizards adding art cards to packs. I think that added just a little extra. It really didn't cost them much, and it was better than the little reminders they used to put. You remember those from 10 or plus years back? I think just adding a little bit of extra, it's a really cool thing. Some people collect them. I think it's really cool. I love them. I think Wizards did a good job with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. They used to put like marketing stuff in there, so it was all like,
buy these packs, and I'm
like,
I
here's-
just bought these packs.
why would I do that? Logan RS, and Logan is getting 12 times SOS collectors. So this is another box opening. So grab a fresh box
Rob
here.
said, we've gotten a vampiric tutor. Have we gotten a demonic tutor?
Yeah,
The
we've
fact
gotten
that I
demonic
read that is a little bit disheartening to me, but I read it quickly. Gotta love Rob.
Have we got? Got it. I
Yep.
just banged my nose on the daggone microphone laughing at that stupid joke. Rob's just coming in from the woodwork with the dad jokes tonight. And throw that box. All right, Logan, let's do some things. The last box was very good. Peanut Butter took all the good stuff. Let's see. Very cool, Peanut Butter. Thank you for finding that info. So they don't have the artist signature, and they wanted to put an artist signature. So I don't know. That feels like something kind of cool to collect or
cool.
something cool to have. So very, very neat. Nice intel on that one. We've got a Snoopaloop. What's this one
that
called?
Grape
Bulk
Shot?
Up. Bulk
That's
Up.
Bogan. That's Bogan.
Grape Shot's not in this set.
I think it
It's not.
is. It not?
Decorum, Dissertation, Cinnabon, Turbulent Moor, Scheming Silver Tongue, a Brain Freeze. How about this? Look, Rob. A Demonic Toots. Demon Toots. So we no Vampy Toots in this set, but we do have a foil full art Emeritus of Woe. Card is cracked in Commander. Just cracked. Logan, great first pack. Great first pack. Flow State, it's the stock up of this set if stock up weren't in this set. So we're putting it in the good pile. We've got a Steal the Show and Augusta. Augusta. I say Augusta because of the golf tournament, right? Augusta National. The Arc of Hunger, a foil reprieve, and a Silver Scroll prismatic ending.
Ooh.
2 great cards in 2 packs. That is cool. I love this art so much. It's hard. You can see it here pretty well, I think, in the camera. But the colors, right? Because it kind of feels like the field notes where everything's like sketchy and black and whitey. But then this just has like the full gamut of the rainbow. Like this is one of the prettiest arts. I still think the ballerina ribbon woman with the painting is the neatest art, just graphically and visually. But man, this one is really, really cool. Very, very cool. Nice hit. 2 great packs in a row. All right. We got a Royal Treatment and a Deduce. We have Mind into Matter, Lattice Library, Molten Core Maestro, Culling the Week, and a Joined Researchers. Let's get some toots in the chats. What kind of toots? We just hit a demonic toot. For Logan. We got a Monstrous Rage, a Repel Calamity with Little Miss Mabel. We got a Jodsy Stewart, a Nexus Mentality, Ambitious Augmenter, a Pongify, and a Wild Growth Archaic. I think there are 3 Archaics on this set. We've got this the red one, the green one, and the Dawning, which is the colorless one. Are there any others? I think it's just those 3. Little Miss Mabel's back again. We got an Abrade. Here is a Giant Flying Whale, Splatter Technique, Merchant of Venom, Maelstrom Artisan, a Culling the Week, and a Grave Researcher. This guy lets you reanimate on a stick. That feels pretty good. Beginning of your upkeep, surveil 1. Then if there are 3 or more creature cards in your graveyard, prepare this guy. And then for 1 black, take one of those creatures, put it into play, and beat your opponent.
Card's real good.
It's very good. It's
Turns
very...
out Brianna
Golly,
is solid.
let's go. How about
Ooh.
a Deduce
That's cool.
Silver Scroll? We're going to put that in the good pile for sure. Choreograph Sparks, Striding Shot Collar, where you're going to run the play on a stick. Practiced Offense, we're gonna bring out. Look at this. We got a Practiced Offense and a Shot Collar.
Ooh.
We got Ad Nause
All right.
and a Fix What's Broken. This pack has been awesome, Logan. Good box so far. Zombify, how about a Stock Up? Always goes in the good pile. We got a Geometer's Arthropod, a Channel on a Stick, a Withering Curse. This is a 3-casting Wrath of God under the right circumstances, or a Damnation, I guess, because it's black. Berserk foil, why not?
Goodness.
Let's just attack with my dude. Let's Monstrous Raise it. Let's Berserk it.
Kill you.
And you die. And a special guest, Murmuring Mystic.
Oh, man.
This box just keeps getting hotter and hotter and hotter. We have had a couple of very good boxes back to back here. So, Logan, congrats.
Yeah,
Tyler,
this is
unfortunately, I
awesome.
don't know that anybody's going to want you opening packs. I think they're going to want me to stay on camera
I opened
because
4 packs that were really good.
that's true. You had the start of this, right? Because Connor's packs started
Yeah.
popping into it, I think.
Yeah.
All right, we got a Harmonized Trio with Brainstorm. We got a Changing Loyalty, Suspend Aggression, a Dismember. Which member?
This man.
You're welcome. And a Sky Coach Conductor. All right, 4 packs left for Logan. This one doesn't want to get there, but we're going to make it work. We're going to win. We are going to win. We've got Beauty Beyond Death, and how about another Silver Scroll? This is Bitter Triumph. Not a bad. We have a Tragedy Feaster, a Dina, Essence Brewer. Dina, again, she brewed some essence, and now she's giving people guidance. A Deflecting Palm, and a Foil Full Art. Mana Sculpt. 3 more packs to go. We could stop now, and you'd be really happy with this box. Right?
Yeah,
we didn't even open these last 3 packs. You're going to be happy with this box. But you know what? We're not going to do
Yeah,
that.
but then we couldn't open the 4 so well.
Well, slow down. Slow down. We need to save some goods for other people. We got a Giant Growth. We got a Pensive Professor, a Inspired Sky Painter, a Shattered Sanctum, a Smallpox Foil,
Oh,
and a Full Art Foil Ral Zarek.
man.
One of the 2 professors. This is a guest lecturer. Ral Zarek in black for the first time in this set. Knockout Maneuver, Bulk Up an Island. We have an Ambitious Augmenter, an Owlin? It's an owl. Owlin. Spiralmancer. Cauldron of Essence. I wonder if this is... I was actually just... Well, skip ahead. Berserk. That's busted. But I was just wondering if this is like Dina doing this, right? Because she's like doing Cauldron stuff, and then... I kind of wonder if that's what Dina's making, is the Cauldron of Essence. But yeah, oh, by the way, we snuck a Berserk in there for you. So, just in case you wanted an extra Berserk, we found one.
Yeah.
Put it in there for you. 2 Berserks. It's a great point. We got a Repel Calamity and a Zombify. Postmortem Professor, this is your last pack, Logan. This box has been real fun to open. A Renegade Bull, a Flying Whale, a Pongify Japanese, and a Conciliator's Duelist. Great, great, great box. Congrats, Logan. We'll get this one packed up and shipped out to you. And because you bought a whole box that is over $150, this will ship for free. So if you are new to the Moonshot Rips channel, this is the new channel from Moonshot Games. We are a WP and Premium store in Noblesville, Indiana, downtown Noblesville, Indiana. And we are opening packs live here on the stream for customers that are buying them. Buy them on our website at moonshotgamestore.com/live, and we will open them for you live right here. Any orders over $150 automatically qualify for free shipping. Any orders under $150 count towards free shipping. So if you want to make multiple orders and kind of pack them up together, pile them up together, if you get over $150 in an evening, we will ship it all for free. Otherwise, you pay for shipping. And if it charges you for shipping multiple times, just let us know. Actually, we do it automatically. You don't even need to let us know. We will refund the delta for you. So we won't charge you 4 times for shipping. We'll charge you, we may charge you 4 times, but we'll refund 3 of them. We have to do that through store credit because our credit card processors don't like it when we do a bunch of chargebacks. But we will make sure to make it right for you. This is Poi Raz. Please tell me if I am pronouncing that correctly. Poi Raz feels correct, but would love to hear from you if that is incorrect. We have a one-time SOS collector. This, Tyler, is what's called a snipe.
All right.
So Poiraz has come in and said, I want
1 pack.
Uno pack. 1 pack. Let's see if we can hit something great here. All right, Poiraz, good luck. It's been, we've been hitting some juice here quite a bit. So let's see if we can get somewhere great. We got an Abrade and a Royal Treatment. Well, that'll do. We got an Elder Dragon foil. Not mad at that. This is the Forecasting 4/4 Flying Vigilant variety.
Yep.
Forecasting 4/4 Flying Vigilant.
Already absurd stat line.
Get out. Just ignore the rest. You don't even need the rest. Oh, but by the way, it also gives every instant and sorcery spell you cast casualty.
Yep.
Cheating.
It's amazing how Sarah Angel has fallen.
I know, right? Sarah was Steal My Heart, Sarah, and Stinger Vampire, right? Way back in the day. For the old folks of us around here. But we got Zamone, Infinite Analyst. We got a Harmonized Trio. We got a Brotherhood's End and a Full Art Dream Root Cascade. That was a nice little snipe, Poiraz.
Pretty good.
We'll get that shipped out to you tomorrow. All right, I'm going to open this next pack for Sean, and then I'm going to hand it back over to Tyler because David will want Tyler to open his pack, I'm sure. So this is the last pack in the box, David. We're going to have to open a new box for you. It looks like I have 3 boxes in inventory still for tonight. If you guys want more Secrets of Strixhaven collectors, let me know. We're planning on going till about midnight, and so we could put up a couple more boxes if you guys are interested. Just let us know. 1 pack snipe. Oop, hold tight. Got to write the card. Sorry, Sean. Got ahead of myself. 1 times SOS collector. Good luck, Sean. All right, we've already opened it. Now let's look at it. Let's see what we opened. 1 pack snipe. Return the Favor and a Feed the Swarm. We got a Moment of Reckoning, a Scorched Geyser, a Pox Plague, 5 casting, big old Pox, full art, A Veil of Summer. That card is very, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And a Steal the Show full art foil. Very cool. Thank you, Sean, for supporting the stream, for buying a pack, for hanging out with us. Means a lot. And we'll get that one packed up and ready to go to you. So I'm going to switch screens here real quick. We're going to get Tyler back on. Tyler's going to open for David. He'll open probably... We'll get you... Probably you opened Bear Pup's last box, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
And that went well. You opened Connor's too. Here's what we'll do, guys. We'll have Tyler open the rest of the current stream. If you want to place more packs and you want me to open it, place them now, and I will come back after Connor's couple orders down there at the bottom. So David's up next. Tyler's coming on screen. Hang tight. He'll be here in just a second.
All right, we're back. Okay.
Let me answer a couple questions real quick. now
Yeah,
that we're back.
absolutely. Answer your questions while I'm going to open
Peanut
this.
Butter and Jolly, yes, that is correct. You bought a box if shipping is free on your box, so it automatically ships. If you buy a box of cards, if you buy anything over $150, you'll notice that shipping is not charged in the checkout process. That is because it is included. We pay for that. We ship it out. And so you are good to go. If you want to buy boxes here, we will open them for you and we will ship them out. And Adam, on that note, we will go ahead and get some more inventory added. I got to do a little quick math on my end because we can't be here all night. We have to be back at the Collector's Palooza tomorrow all day.
Sure do.
And so we're going to be done here around midnight. But I'll do a quick little math here. We'll probably add like 2 more boxes total of collector boxes. So if you guys want to grab 2 more collector boxes tonight, I'll put those up right now in the next 30 seconds. Grab them. You can buy single pack, you can buy whole box, whatever. But we'll get those up and we'll open 2 more boxes tonight for you guys.
All right. So we're up to David here. He is opening 1 pack of the collector's pack. So let's see what we can do. Good luck, David. Hope we open something good for you here real quick. We'll set that here. All right, we got a tome blast. Flipping through these real quick. Ooh, I haven't seen this one yet. Which one is this? This is Giant Growth?
I was going to say, it makes things bigger.
Yeah, it makes sense. Ooh, that is a Silver Scroll foil. Okay, very cool.
Spell Pierce.
Yes, this is Spell Pierce.
Correct.
Yeah. Very sweet. Awesome.
Nice
awesome.
1-pack snipe Silver
Yeah,
Scroll.
so far, so good. A Road, solid card we've already talked about. Oh,
That was
sorry.
Team.
We got an Eclipse Step. We've learned how to pronounce things. Ambitious Augmenter. An Ad Nauseum foil. That's really pretty. A gorgeous foiling. Oh my goodness. And a Vastlands Scavenger. Sweet pack. All right. Good job, David. Let's get that packed up for you here real quick. All right. Next we have on here, we have Lloyd, who is opening what looks to be 4 packs. So let's get that up to the top of our queue here real quick.
David, did you call your own shot there? Was that you saying I want an ad nause and then we hit it? Or did you say that after we opened the ad nause?
I'm kind of rooting for it to be before. I'm not going to lie. That'd be kind of cool. All right. We got 4 packs for Lloyd here. Let's see what we can come up with for you today. All right. Flip through these real quick. Ooh, that's pretty. 24 more collector's packs added. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Feed the swarm foil. All right, we got an Echo Casting Symposium. Again, Paradigm is broken. Play these whenever you can. Got a Turbulent Step.
Cinnabon land.
Cinnabon lands, as you do. We've got a Resonating Loot. Ooh, okay. We got a Flusterstorm. Sick art. Japanese Flusterstorm. Really solid pull there already. And then a foil full art Sundown Pass. Nice. Good start to your 4 packs, sir. Let's go. Let's keep going. Keep the ball rolling. Let's see. We'll get through these real quick. Cool Spell Pierce. All right. We've got a Dreamroot Cascade. We got an Ominous Harvest. We got a Magna Blood Archaic schematic. That is sick looking, by the way. This card's really cool. I like the way this art looks. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is a Daze. Gorgeous art also. Oh my goodness. If I'm going to get blown out by a Daze, this is the one I want cast against me. I'll tell you that much. This is sweet. And then an Exhibition Tidecaller full art foil. Nice. Very sweet, very sweet. All right, halfway through, we got 2 of your 4. Let's see if we can keep this rolling, Lloyd. All right, we'll get through these, hit through these. All right, we got those. Share roots. All right, we've got a Vicious Rivalry. Oh, my cards are falling over. Hold on. Vicious Rivalry. Fateful Tempest. Arc of Hunger. We've got a Reprieve. Really sweet card. And a Cauldron of Essence. Foil full art. All right. All right, last pack for Lloyd here. See what we can come up with. Cycle through these real quick. The Braden Requisition Raid, but that's in English, so I'm kind of cheating there. We got a Slumbering Trudge. We got a Feral Appetite. We have a full art non-foil Erode this time. All right, we've got a Cyclonic Rift non-foil. Sweet pull there. Again, fantastic art choice. Love everything about this.
The cat's funny, but the fact that the cat's holding on to the pole is the part that really...
I think my favorite part, and you can't really capture it on camera, my favorite part is the eyes. Because his eyes are just bugging. It's like, oh no, I'm in so much trouble. Which, again, we all would be, but it's really funny that it's on a cat. And then we got an Antiquities on the Loose. Nice. Great ending to that pack, Lloyd. That was sweet. Good job there. Excellent thing. We'll get that shipped out for you tomorrow. I need 2 of these. We'll split that in half.
Folks, as he's doing that, if you have not subscribed to the screen, it would mean a lot to us. Tonight's a short stream. Always appreciate it when you thumbs up the streams. But one of the things we're trying to do here is to grow from 0, basically. We had to start a new channel, and in this new channel, we are actively trying to get people to subscribe. And so if you have any intention of coming back and watching us, Queen Honey, myself, others, please subscribe and you'll get notified when we stream again. And so that would mean a lot to us.
Yes. And just to echo that, we are trying to grow. We always appreciate any support you guys can give. Subscribing and liking definitely helps us out. Please help us out whenever you feel obligated and helpful. We appreciate all of you. All right, Javier, we've got 2 collector's packs. See what we can get out of these. We'll pull these up here for you. Again, good luck. See what we can come up with. All right. Get flipped through these real quick. We've got a Maelstrom Artisan. A Gorma the Gullet.
Look at that art. You
that is
one of those
a grotesque but amazing artwork. That guy is holding a bone in his tongue. That is sick. A Pest Frog. This card is sweet. I love this card so much. Commander card. Fantastic. Got a Lorehold the Historian full art mythic. Woohoo. Already starting off strong, Javier. This is sweet. Again, 5 mana flying haste for a 5 with a 5/5. Each instant sorcery spell in your hand has Miracle 2. Miracle lets you cast it off the top if it's the first card you've drawn that turn. This one lets you cast it for 2 mana. Really broken mechanic. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, you can discard a draw card. Also broken. Great card. Ooh, is this a glimpse of nature?
That is Glimpse of Nature.
That is a glimpse of nature.
Hysterical art. She
You know-
reminds me of the baddie lady from the Snow White. Or
I was just gonna say it reminds me of the evil queen from Snow White. It's exactly what it reminds me of. Really, really cool. Glimpse of Nature is a sweet card. Ooh, and then we have a silver scrolled splits, the split second card. Oh my god,
Well,
Angel's Grace.
We got there.
Ooh, we'll figure it out. Drew a blank for a second, but my goodness, what a pack that was. Oh my. Great stock there, Javier, with one of 2 packs out of the way. Man, that was crazy. All right, let's see what we can do in this second pack for you here. We'll flip through some of these for you. Got a cool foil spell pierce there. All right, we got a Comforting Counsel. We got a Rutha Mastering the Moment, a commander card. Really sweet commander card here. Yeah, absolutely, Javier. Glad we could help you. We got a non-foil fort, the same foil we got 2 cards ago. We got a regular Angel's Grace.
Comes in pairs.
Man,
folks.
we're getting a bunch of these. And then a foil for Wild Growth Archaic. Man, great packs there, Javier. That was sweet. Very, very cool. Love the packs. Thank you so much, Javier, for supporting us. We always appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll get those shipped out for you tomorrow. All right. Up next, we have Jason. Jason has 4 play boosters and 4 collector's boosters. So real quick, I need to get my play boosters. Give me one moment here. We'll open those 4 play boosters first, and then we'll open those collector boosters afterwards. So good luck, Jason. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, I agree. I don't know how you want me to pronounce your name. I'll say BP for short here. But yeah, I agree with you. I think this entire set is absolutely amazing. This set, that Wizards nailed every aspect of this. The art, the set, the mechanics, the lore. Fantastic. I think this is fantastic. Sweet set. Really excited. Let's see what Jason pulls here. We'll flip through our standard pack here. First one I've opened real quick, so let me make sure I'm not rushing through things real quick. We got some uncommons. This is just like a normal plastic. Blake, thank you. I appreciate you clarifying. I will try to make sure to remember that. Thank you, Blake. Blake, we got a Color Storm Stallion in your first pack. A stock up, already a good card to add there. We got a foil Adventurous Eater, and we got a Titan's Grave. Not a bad first pack for play booster. All right, next pack. Well, again, we'll go pretty slow here. Go through these. Ooh, right off the rip, we've got a Rouse Zarek here. Mythic.
There you go.
Not a bad pull out of a standard play booster pack here. We got a Monstrous Rage. We got a foil Cost of Brilliance. And then a full art Plains. Great pull out of that play booster. Let's keep that going. This is not my first set, I don't think. That's Jason's. Fair enough. Let's keep going through these. Ooh, and we've got a flashback. Again, we've talked about this already on Strength. I think this card is really good. Jason thinks it's insane even on top of that. Play boosters definitely can have some juice too. I agree with you. But it's the first ones I've opened on camera. I started with collector's boosters, so this is exciting for me too. We got a flashback. We've got a Duty Beyond Death. We got Colossus of the Blood Age and a basic. All right, last play booster here real quick. I'm gonna throw that one away because it was still sitting there. Last play booster, see what we can get, and then we'll open it on to your collectors. Yeah, don't forget the name card. All right, let's flip through these real quick. All right, we've got a Tragedy Feaster. Again, non-foil, but in the extended art with a schematic version. I still think this card's great. Super excited for this. They sneak in the guess in the set just randomly in the middle of play packs. Yeah, I'm gathering that. So we got a Shared Roots as that. We've got a Goblin Glassrite, and we've got a Spectacle Summit.
So the special guests are like 4th, 5th card in the random uncommon slots.
Good to
You
know.
got to make the name card for this one. That's
Oh,
what they were saying.
terribly apologize. That was what I was forgetting.
Jason last.
Yep.
4 SOS play and 4 SOS collector.
My bad, Jason. I should have done that. My fault.
It's all good. We watched it open. You just got to make sure we keep the packs together, right?
Yep.
'Cause these are Jason.
Nope. Totally understand. I got distracted because I had to grab other packs. There we go.
First time opening play packs.
First time
doesn't know
opening
what
play
to do.
packs, and I didn't know what to do with myself. I apologize. Okay, we got 4 more packs of this, 4 collectors. Let's see what we can do here. Good luck. We'll see what we can do. Yeah, 5th card slot. Okay, definitely we'll keep that in mind.
In the play packs.
Yeah, in the play packs for sure.
And the collectors, I think they're always
Collectors
the
are
very
always
last
in the
part.
back. Yeah. All right,
Listen
let's
to
flip
this.
through these real quick. All right. We got a requisition raid. All right, starting with the rares, we got Vastland's Scavenger Foil. We got an Augusta Order Return, and again, a Commander card. Pretty sweet one. We got a Steal the Show. We got a Shieldred's Edict. I think this card's art is awesome. Really interesting, like Gothic-esque art of Shieldred. Love that. Ooh. We've got a silver foil. This is Fracture, right?
That is right.
Yeah,
Fracture
I'm
foil.
learning cards. Fracture foils. That's really sweet. Yeah, these silver foil, I'm telling you guys, wait till you see them in person. Fantastic. Really sweet pull there. Good start to these. See what else we can get here. Jason? Yeah, my bad, Blake. I was off on that. So,
Reading is hard sometimes.
reading is hard. We'll get there
He's a
eventually.
math teacher, not an English
Yeah,
teacher.
numbers make sense to me. Words don't always. So here we are. Ooh, cool royal treatment. All right. We've got a Wisdom of Ages. We've got a Lattice Library. An Applied Geometry. Veil of Summer foil. That's really pretty. And a Harmonized Trio. The Brainstorm
I
spell.
saw that blue card at the end. We haven't seen a blue Emeritus in a while.
I know. I haven't
Maybe,
seen
maybe
one in a
you
minute.
should pull one of those.
I'll work on it.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll see what we can do. We'll try to pull a blue Emeritus for
It
you,
doesn't have to
Jason.
be serialized. That would be.
I
killer
mean,
if it was.
that'd be pretty sweet.
For sure,
But,
but
at
what-
least a regular one
That's
would
right.
be
That's right.
good
Let's see it
start
please.
off, right? All right, let's see what we can do for you. We'll go through these real quick. Ooh,
That's a stock up,
that is
and
gorgeous.
we know where stock up goes
In the good
every
pile.
time.
Disdainful Stroke and Forest. We also have a Scheming Silver Tongue. Got a Nexus Mentality. Scheming Silver Tongue again with these duplicates. Man, sweet card. Ooh, okay. This is Smallpox, right?
It sure is.
Yeah, look at the cat. That art is hilarious. I love everything about it. And then a full art foil Poxplague.
Wow, that was a wild
Sweet.
pack.
That
If
was a
you're
pack.
if you were like deck building with a commander, a single commander pack, you got
you got
four
you got
black bombs,
four
all
really
at once.
solid black
Let's go.
cards. Yeah, I mean, yeah, the Scheming Silver Tongue, the Sign in Blood spell is no joke. Card's really good. It also has lifelink, so it just kind of feeds into itself. Really cool. All right, last pack here for Jason. See what we can get through here real quick. Ooh, Shared Roots.
That's right.
Shared Roots, Repel Calamity, Island. All right, we've got an Informed Ink Right. Got a Merchant of Venom, Splatter Technique, Crackle with Power Mythic. Really cool card. Sometimes you just kill people with this in limited, and it's really fun.
Sometimes you just win games.
Sometimes you just are like, oh, look at all this mana. You're gonna die. Here we
Kaboom.
go. Great card. Ooh, and then an Improvisation Capstone Full Art Foil. Again, sweet mechanic. Absolutely broken. Love this card.
Paradigm is cheating.
Paradigm is cheating, but Paradigm is also winning. So it's a really fun card. Great pulls there, bud. Great job, Jason. Thank you again for the support. Let's pack these up for you real quick. That was awesome. This time I won't forget to write the name first. Promise. I'll do that this time right now before I open more packs. But we'll get these off for Jason, and we'll get the next person rolling on the stream here. Up next, we've got Tristan. Tristan's opening 4 collector's packs. So let's put him to the top of our list here real quick.
Folks, it looks like we have 16 collector packs left for tonight's stream. If you want to grab those, please do. They're $39.99 a pack.
This
and
is
if
an
you
A,
buy
not an I.
at least 4, they ship for free. And so we are going to get through the current queue and up to 16 more collector packs.
All right. So I have 1 collector pack
Yeah.
left from this, and then I'm going to open a new box. So I'm going to open this now just so it's off to the side. Let's get that out of the way real quick. Get these packs lined up for you. That way we can just go right into pack openings. But we'll start with the one that I had left from the last one.
Yep.
See what we can come up with. Again, this is for Tristan. We got 4 collectors. Good luck.
Go ahead and open. Is Tristan got 4?
Yep.
So go ahead and take the top 3.
Yep. We'll just do
add them
this
to the pile, and then
put
move
it right
all the
there.
rest over to the side so
Yep.
they don't get confused.
Yep,
Perfect.
yep.
That's
They're
it.
there. So
Good luck,
they're
Tristan.
right here just in case you wanted to see them. Again, Tristan, good luck. See what we can do. Best of luck. I really like to pull a blue emeritus at this point. We haven't seen one in a while. Really
We
like
haven't
to see
seen any
one.
emeritus's in a while.
That's true. I actually haven't in a while.
been-
Hopefully we
they've been-
find one.
they've
We've
been
had some other
sneezing,
really good mythics,
sure.
just not those. So pick your poison, do to beyond. All right, let's see. Start off with a black. This is the best I can pronounce that. Black Loafing Pest. Again, cool pest card. Kind of works really well with the Pest Lord from the last Strixhaven set. Really cool in tandem because one's a Lord and then this one also is kind of a Lord. So that's kind of cool. We got Striding Shot Caller. We got a Math Magics. Again, one of my favorite cards just because it gets to teach math inadvertently to people. So sometimes you just get to have math lessons even in the real world. Here we are. You got a Shaman. And, well, unfortunately, it tells you what they are, so they don't have to use a calculator, but it's okay. We got a Shamanic Revelation. And we got a Foil Comforting Counsel. Good first pack. Let's see what we can come up with. 3 more to go here for Tristan. All right. Let's quickly flip through these. Ooh, a Foil Spell Pierce. That was cool. All right. We got a Vastland Scavengers. We got a Turbulent Springs. We got a Magna Blood Archaic. That's a sick art again. Love these things. I love all of these arts, by the way. Super cool. Foil Empty the Warrens. Really cool there. And a Magus of the Library. We have not seen one of these yet. So we kind of alluded to this earlier, but Magus of the Library is a callback to Library of Alexandria, a land from 1993 that said tap for a colorless, or you could tap and draw a card, but you can only activate it if you had exactly 7 cards in hand. Does that text sound familiar? It should. It's on your screen. This is a creature version of that card. Arguably not as good, quote unquote, but it's still a really, really cool card. Really sweet. Love the card. If you have a way to keep your hands full and limited, this will take over a game. Really sweet card.
Yeah, there's ways to draw cards in green, especially if you play creatures.
Yeah. You'll
Pretty
figure
sweet.
it out. This card's really cool. I love it.
Part of the reason Library of Alexandria was so potent was because if you were on the draw,
You just immediately started up a card
Right.
every turn for the
so
rest of
if
the game.
if you had a Library of Alexandria, you play that as your first land per turn.
Yep.
You still have 7 in your hand.
You immediately
Tap,
draw to
draw a
8
card.
on their turn, and then you were always ahead.
That's cheating.
Yep. And it really was. For a long time in Magic, putting Library of Alexandria into play on the first turn of the game almost just meant you were going to win the game. Like, you either
advantage.
had a strip mine, or you just lost the game because you ran out of, your opponent just always had more cards. Really cool callback. I love cards like that. All the Magus cycles where they call back of really old, cool spells, I think they're really sweet. Cool. All right, next pack. We're on pack 3 of 4 for Tristan here. Let's flip through this real quick here. Hop to it. Ooh, Restoration Seminar. Good start on a Mythic. Again, Broken Mechanic and Paradigm. Returning a 9-land permanent card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Seems really strong, especially if you get to do it for free the rest of the game. Super sweet card. Brass Infiniscope. We have not seen this card yet, or at least I haven't.
Is that a commander card?
It is a commander card. It's 4 mana, it taps for 2 colorless, and when you cast a spell with X in its mana cost this turn, you draw a card and gain half X life rounded down.
It's a lot of thinking.
It's a pretty solid card.
No doubt. It's just too late for me to understand what to do with it.
We are running a little low on sleep here at this point here at Moonshot. Okay, we got an Arc of Hunger. We've got a Shamanic Revelation Japanese, and we've got a Grave Researcher full art foil with the Reanimate attached to it. Sweet. All right, last pack here for Tristan. We're moving right along. I can get this pack open. All right, last pack. Let's see what we can come out for you, Tristan. Ooh, Giant Growth and Locust Spray. All right, we got a Scheming Silver Tongue. Again, that's the Sign in Blood creature. We got a Defiling, I'm going to say Demagoth? Demagoth. I'll pronounce something right eventually. Applied Geometry. I do not know how to pronounce that. A Chroma's Will Solid Mythic Pull. Great commander card. Love this guy. And another Black, but this time a full art foil. That's really cool. That art is awesome.
Right? He's like this.
Oh my goodness.
Like this chubby.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like he just got done killing all of his prey, and he's just.
Yeah.
It's like me on Thanksgiving. Right? It's
I
like,
love this card. That's sweet.
like, oh man, too much mac and cheese. I'm done. Need to just rest.
Great packs, Tristan. That was awesome. Thanks again for the support. We love it. We'll get these shipped out to you tomorrow. Pack these up real quick. All right, Blake, now you're up. Sorry about that earlier, but we're on to you now. Looks like you're getting 3 collector's packs. Let's make sure we get those up for you here real quick. But first, I'm going to get a card for you. That way I don't accidentally say something else. All right.
And just to
And then
reiterate
we'll
while he's doing that, guys, we're going to have Tyler open Blake, Kale, Bear Pope, and both of Connor's. And then I'm going to step in at Adam and finish us out.
Yep. All right, Blake. I should probably actually write what you're getting here, too. We are getting 3 collector's packs. Cool, cool. All right, good luck. We'll see what we can come up with for you. Whoop. All right. Flip through these commons and uncommons real quick. We're starting off with a Color Storm Stallion. A Dina Essence Brewer. Again, gorgeous artwork from the Commander set. We got a Lorehold the Historian right off the rip.
Elder Dragon.
Elder Dragon Mythic. Again, we've talked about this card at length, but a solid pull. That is sweet. We got a Dismember. I won't make the other joke again because I'm sure Jason will hear in about 2 seconds. And it's Dismember. All right. And we got a Silver Scroll foil right off the rip here too. This is Pyretic Ritual. Yes. Yeah.
He knows his
I know my
creating
rituals.
red cards.
Yeah, turns out there's only 2 of them. But I know one. So here we go. Great pull so far. Man, good 1 of 3 packs there, Blake. That was sweet.
Elder Dragon, Dismember, and a Silver Scroll.
And a Silver Scroll Pyretic Ritual. Really sweet there. All right, pack number 2 of 3 for Blake. Let's go through this real quick. Shared Roots, Knockout Maneuver. All right, we got a Slumbering Trudge. We got a Leitmotif Composer. We got a Stirring Hope Slinger. We got a Foil Pongify. And we got a Practiced Offense. Nice. All right, last pack for Blake. Let's see what we can come up with.
Last pack magic.
Last pack magic. Here we go. See what we can come. Let's go. Let's go. Ooh, stock up to start. Is that a silver foil? I think it is. That is a silver foil.
Silver Scroll stock up. That'll do.
That is really pretty. I didn't notice it at first. I didn't see the light on it. That is, whew, man.
Yeah, that's a great card.
That's gorgeous.
That's a
That's
winner right
definitely
there.
a winner card. It's a winner card before the foil. Now
That's
it's really a winner card. All right, we got Aziza. We got Ribtrus Roaster. We got the Dawning Archaic non-foil mythic. Man, 2 solid mythics in this so far. Ooh, nice, nice. Ooh, we got another Angel's Grace non-foil this time. And then we got a Wisdom of the Ages, all of the hands. Those are great packs. Congrats, Blake. That was sweet. Man, great packs, great packs. All right. I'm going to get a second one because those aren't all going to fit. Seven Theon, I hope you hit a Silver Scroll too. I really do. All right. Congrats, Blake. That was awesome. All right. Let's get our next person up. Next up, we've got Kale. So let's hide this row here. Kale is also opening 3 collector's packs. So let me write this down here real quick for you. And we got 3 collectors. We'll put this up here. Next 3 packs. Good luck, Kale. Let's see what we can come up with for you. All right. Getting through our commons and uncommons. Oh, man. I still can't get over this art. This art is so good.
So good.
I mean, it's not even a foil, and it just looks
neat.
Oh, man, it's sweet. I love it so much. All right. We got another black. I love this card. It's just fun to say. We got a Turbulent Fen, another Cinnamon Roll. We got a Scheming Silver Tongue, the Sign in Blood. We got a Pongify, and we got a Moment of Reckoning. Nice. Good start, good start. 2 more packs for Kale. See what we can do. Let's keep going. Go bulk up and feed the storm there. We got a Foil Erode. We've got a Killian Decisive Mentor. I don't think we've seen that one today, have we? I think that one's new. That's
it's a
another commander card, and it's a mythic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mythic
really
in the
sweet
commander
card.
slot, they're hard to hit.
Yeah, I know. I haven't read this card yet. Whenever an enchantment you control enters, tap up to one target creature and goad it. That's so good. Whenever one or more creatures that are enchanted by an aura you control attack, draw a card. All right.
Not bad.
Play this in your Enchantress deck. Card's
sure.
sick. We got a Comforting Counsel. We got a foil Brain Freeze. God, I love this card so much. For those of you who have ever played the Underworld Breach Brain Freeze combo in Cube or Legacy before it got banned, or Vintage if you play it online or anything, I love this card. It's so much fun. It's never fair, but it's really fun. And then we've got a Consolator's Duelist. Conciliator's
Remember?
Duelist.
Conciliator.
Full art foil. That was sweet. Feelings like it's super political and fun. I can see that. Yeah, I could definitely see that. 2 silver skulls out of 3 packs. I'll take it. Yeah, I don't blame you there. Don't blame you at all there, Blake. All right. Last pack here for KO. Good luck. See what we can come up with for you. We'll scroll through these real quick. Ooh, okay. That looks cool.
Duty Beyond Death.
Duty
when I
Upon
was
Death.
trying to remember that card, I just kept saying it was duty something, and I just would like giggle like a 3-year-old. Oh, you said duty.
Duty. Duty Upon Death and Return the Favor. Sweet cards. We got the Echo Casting Symposium. Again, the Mythic Paradigm from Blue. Really sweet. Really broken. We got a Lorehold Archivist. That's also really sweet. We got Splatter Technique. Ooh, look at this. We got a Vamp Tutor for Kale in the last pack.
Kale.
That's
my dude.
super sweet.
Vampy Toots coming in, bro.
Let's go. Got a non-foil Vamp Tutor for Kale. What a pull. And then lastly, we got a Maelstrom Artisan. Again, the land destruction spells we all know and love. Man,
Good pack.
great packs there, Kale. That was awesome. Glad we could end on a strong note for you. Again, thank you for the support. We'll get this shipped out to you tomorrow, but that was a sweet pull. Woo. That was awesome. All right. Back up to Bear. Bear, I hope I can support you to the best of my ability like I did the last time. Last time I think it went pretty well. At least I hope you think it went well. You're ordering 12 collectors, which means we get to open a whole new box. So that's exciting. Let's get this open for you. We'll get the 6 and a 12 packs for you. Throw that box over there. All right. Let me get this card written down so I don't forget who I'm talking about. We got Bear again. Bear number 2 here. And again, 12 collector's packs. All right, Bear. See if the second verse is the same as the first here. Let's do this best we can.
Take your 3
Good luck.
leftover packs and push those far to
Yep,
the right.
these are all the way over
then
here.
stack
His
the
12
right-
are
yep.
right there if you
That's
want to
great.
see them on screen.
You're going to need that space. You're going to need to move those
Yep.
so you can fit your other.
Yep. They're
Good luck,
all
Bear.
there. All right, Bear. Good luck. See what we can do for you. All right, flip through these commons and uncommons. Sleight of hand, shared roots in a swamp. Ooh, right off the rip, a foil mythic, Dawning Archaic. Here we go. Great start here. Got an Umbral Expanse. Got the Sky Coach Conductor. Ooh, we've got an Empty the Warrens, non-foil, but in Japanese. You got a Postmortem Professor. Great start to your box here, Bear. Yeah. All right. Pack number 2. Flip through this real quick. Deduce and Repel. We got a foil flashback. Got a Spirit of Resilience. A Petrified Hamlet. Don't want to talk about it, but it's sweet. Return the Ranks. We haven't seen that one in a while. Ooh, we've got a Silver Scroll foil Shamanic Revelation. There we go.
That's nice.
Man, 2 packs in, we're already hitting some really good cards. Sweet, we got 10 more to go here, Bear. This is awesome. All right, pack number 3 of 12 for Bear. We got a... Do you remember? Starts with an R.
Rapid.
Nope.
Rebel.
Nope.
Raid.
That's the second word.
Rad raid.
Requisition
Dang
raid.
it.
We'll get there eventually, I promise, folks. All right. We got a tragedy feaster. Feaster? Feaster. We'll go with that. Abstract performance. Again, Jason's favorite art. Sweet art, by the way. He is correct.
Really cool.
It's so good. I love the green and like the purpley pinks that are all in it. It's so good. Wild Growth Archaic. Sweet art there. Non-foil. Triumph of the Hordes. The card that will kill you in limited every time.
There you go.
Cards so good. If you haven't played with Infect before, you're welcome, I guess. Really, really obnoxious, but really good. And then Mosaico Veins New Dean. Not a bad pack 3 there. Ooh. All right. We're on to Bears pack 4. Okay. Hey, look. English.
I think.
What
is it?
No, this is the... Shoot.
Red. I can't see the card. Red.
It's red, and then it's got a +1/+1. Is it this? This is a...
Yeah, return the favor.
Is it? Oh, it's return the favor. That's what it is.
Because you
and
can,
requisition
it's like
raid.
fork or whatever.
Yes. Yeah. Return the favor. And requisition raid and a mountain. We've got a Nita Forum Conciliator.
There we go.
Forum Filibuster. I remembered that time. We have a Suspend Aggression. We have a foil Veil of Summer. Gorgeous artwork. We got a foil Storm Carved Coast. These lands are sick, by the way. I don't know if we've talked about that yet. They're so cool looking.
I was just thinking as I saw that one pop on the screen, there's something about the prismatic colors in this set.
Right?
I don't know what
Just
they
like-
did, but it's like the art direction. They figured out how to get the pinks just right.
Yes.
The reds and the blues.
Yes.
It just feels different.
right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it just feels right. Not to mention, all of these lands are like portal lands now. So cool. Such a uniquely different thing they did. I'm telling you, Wizards hit this out of the park. I don't know who designed it. They need a promotion. They need a raise. Whatever they need, they should have it. It was really good. Love this set. This set is so good. All right, we'll flip through. Get to this basic. We got a foil Pox Plague. We got a Scourged Geyser, the 2 more basic lands one. And Antiquities on the Loose. Ooh, we got a Vamp Tutor again. Oh my goodness, Bear. What is happening tonight?
We're doing the thing.
We are doing the thing. That is for sure. Look at this Vamp Tutor, folks. Man, what a box. Bear is on fire tonight. And then also a Molten Core Maestro. Man, Bear is having a ball right now. He's going to have a great mail day here in a few days.
That's right.
Whew.
Looking forward to that box arriving.
Looking forward to that mail day. I'm telling you what. Be like Christmas and a birthday at the same time. Man.
It's like if Christmas was on your birthday.
I know. But somehow better. Like, all right. Halfway through the box with this pack 6, we've got a Harmonized Trio. We've got a Coercive Impetus. Oh, we got a Ral Zarek Mythic. Man, this box just keeps coming. Ral Zarek. We've got this is Calling Ritual, right?
That's right.
Yeah, Calling Ritual. That art is...
Is that Silver Scroll?
No,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately. But still really cool. That art is awesome.
It's pretty neat.
It is like...
It's like weird.
Yeah, it reminds me of the Secret Lair they did a long time ago with all the oozes.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah, I'll buy that.
Yeah, I like it, though. And then a Pensive Professor, full art foil. Halfway through the box, man, I don't even know if you want to open these packs.
No,
Man.
let's keep going. Come on, let's keep going.
Let's keep going. He's like, you have knocked this out of the park. See if we can top any of that. Keep going through this. Monstrous Rage. I know what it is.
Repel Calamity.
That's what it is. I'll get them eventually. I promise, folks. We got a Black. Fun little pest there. We got a Feral Appetite. We got a Slumbering Trudge full art. We got a Brotherhood's End. We got a Slumbering Slumbering Trudge.
We got there.
Getting late. Foil this time. And then a Fractal.
So that guy is X and a green.
Yep.
And it's a 6/6.
It is a 6/6
and it comes
always.
in with stun counters equal to X
X
minus 3.
-3.
So if you pay 3 for it, let's say you pay 4 total.
Yep.
Right? Then it comes in with 3
No stun counters on
No
it.
stun counters at all, but it comes
Yep.
in tapped.
No. So
So
if
it's a
it
forecasting
enters,
6/6.
it enters with a number of stun counters equal to 3 minus X. It's
Okay.
3 minus X. So yeah, if they pay
3
3,
minus 3 is 0.
yep. If they pay 3, it is a 4 mana 6/6.
Buh?
Yep.
That feels pretty good. And
I'm
and
telling
doesn't-
you, this
doesn't
card's
come into play tapped at all.
No,
not
it
stunned,
says
nothing.
if it entered with a stun counter on it, you tap it. So it doesn't have any counters when it enters.
So scale it down one. So if it's a 3 cast.
So if it's a 3 cast, it's a 3 mana 6/6 that enters tapped with a stun counter.
Okay.
Still pretty good.
Yeah.
Still pretty
For a
good.
3 minute. Yeah. this
Yeah,
is
vanilla
wild.
6/6.
That card's just good.
I know. It's a solid card. I like it a lot. All right, next pack. Probably throw that away here. Next pack here. All your commons and uncommons. Ooh, that's really cool. This is the
Deduce.
Yeah. This art is so cool too. Stargaze again.
I
Man.
like the other art better.
I do too, but even this art is good.
Yeah, cool.
Like, fix what's broken. Ceaseless conflict. It's another Wrath, folks. Vastlands Scavenger. We got a foil Force of Will.
That'll
finally.
do. That,
Man, you got
this
a
box has
Vamp
a
Tutor and a foil Force in the
Gross.
same box.
Bear, what are you doing to
Man,
people?
Bear, I don't know what you're doing, but whew, you got a box and then a foil Mythic Dawning Archaic.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my.
Yeah.
What a
yeah,
box.
Yeah.
Man, goodness gracious, Bear. We are living the dream at this point, I think.
Force the wheel onto this box.
Yeah, just
Why not?
casually throw
Why
a foil
not?
Force. Why not? Why not? Now we just need a blue Emeritus. We still haven't seen one in a while. Man. Yeah, these were some boxes. I'm telling you, maybe you do want me opening more boxes like this. He's had a good luck with me at least. So another stock up that goes in the good pile. We followed up with another good pile. This is a Silver Scroll foil. This is Hop to It.
Sure is.
I think this art is like hilarious but awesome at the same
it's
time.
weird. It's like
Yeah, it's like
kitty cartoon fun.
yeah, kind of. It's super bizarre, but I really like it. Like,
This sort of remind me of like if I were in New York City at an art show.
yeah,
Like
this is like
someone
what
who's like really
like-
artistic.
yeah, it's like this is what rabbits look like if you've never seen a rabbit before. Like that's
I'm here for that.
yeah, that's like what it feels like.
I'm here for that. Actually.
Yeah.
That's very good.
Yeah, I like it. I like
Never
that a
seen
lot.
rabbit before.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, look at this.
hey,
We have a foil
Bear.
Emeritus.
hey, Bear. We're gonna go ahead and just give you all the best cards.
What
that
is
all
this
right?
box?
This that's wild. This might
This
be the
is-
best box we've opened.
This is the most obscene box. We got a Dirger Forecast caster. I can't even speak. We got a Deathcap Glade. We've got an expressive iteration. We've got an ambitious augmenter. Man, what a box. Whew. We got 3 packs left here, Bear. I don't know what else we can pull, but we're doing it. We're just going to do the thing.
On that note, folks, it looks like we do have one total collector box left, 12 packs. If you want a chance at that, grab a box.
Absolutely. All right. We're down to our last 3 packs here for Bear. I don't know if you want to root on him anymore, but I'm going to root for him.
Yeah,
we'll see what else
keep
we can
cheering
get.
for you. Why not?
Yeah, see what else we can get at this point. We got a Deathcap Glade. We've got a Pest Rescuer. We got a Great Hall of the Biblioplex. We've got a Flusterstorm
Sure we
Mythic,
do. Sure we
non-foil. And we got an Emeritus of Conflict.
There you go.
Full art foil, just to throw that in there
Yeah, why
too.
not? Just end on it. Another
Woo.
Emeritus. Bear, buddy, that was
We got 2 more packs.
still 2
We
more
got
packs.
2 more packs.
What are you talking about?
That's
I thought
what
that
I'm
was the
saying.
end.
I know.
Golly.
I don't know what else we can open, but I'm here for it. This is great. This is fantastic. Ooh, walk up Royal Treatment Island. We got a Stirring Hope Singer. We got an Immortal Bargain. I love this card, by the way. We got a Fix What's Broken. We've got a foil Calling Ritual. We got a foil Fort Stirring Hope Singer. Bear, last pack coming up, bud. See what we can get out of this last one. I don't know what you haven't hit yet, but here's hoping you hit it here. One last pack. Let's get through this. Through the commons and uncommons. That's sweet. This is Monstrous Rage. That is unreal. That art is awesome. And it's not even a foil. Sick art. We've got a Pest Infestation. Yeah.
Feed the Swarm.
No, Feed the Swarm, not Pest
You're
Infestation.
close.
Feed
You're
the Swarm.
close.
I knew it had pests in it, right? Suspend Aggression. We got a Zamone Infinite Analyst, a Commander card. Really sweet art. Also a Mythic. We've got a Restoration Seminar Mythic Full Art. non-foil, still gorgeous and sweet. We've got a Calling Ritual non-foil, and we've got a foil full art Color Storm Stallion. Bear, great pack, bud. That was awesome. Super stoked for you. We got the Force of Will. We got the Vamp Tutor. We got 2 Emeritus. What a box. That was fantastic. Again, thanks for the support, man. Super excited for you. I'm sure that this mail day will be one to be of a legend later for everyone else in your community. Congrats, man. That was awesome. Woo. What a pack.
That was pretty fun. That was a cool
That was
box.
so much fun.
Our guy Paul was watching and said, I want a box like that. Paul, we all want a box like that.
We have one more box. It could be that one.
Paul just bought it.
Yep, and there
Paul
we
just
go.
bought it. And what you don't know, I'm getting to learn all this stuff as I've streamed now before, is Paul is notorious for the 1-pack snipes.
Oh.
So he typically
he's-
just buys a pack at a time.
So he's trying to
And
box
he
snipe
came in,
now.
this is a box snipe.
He's trying to
That's
box
what Paul's
snipe.
going for. So
I'm here for that.
We're going to end on Paul's box snipe. Let's see how it goes.
Yeah, I'm here for that.
All right, you got Connor. Let's do them as separate.
Okay.
Even though he ordered 2 different right after each
Sure
other.
things.
Just because,
So there's the next collector pack for
Yep.
Connor then. Let's do that. I need a few more of these if you don't mind. I don't know where we are, but sweet. Thank you, thank you. We'll put those off to the side here. All right, Connor. This first order was for 1 collector pack. So that's what we're going to write on this sheet here real quick. So this is, again, for Connor, this is 1 pack. 1 collector. We'll see what we can do. Good luck. See what happens. This is just a mythic or 2 in that box.
Yeah, so Connor, these packs, everybody that's listening, these packs will all get shipped out together. So you
Yes.
got 1 and then 2 and then 4 more soon thereafter. We do open them in the order you purchase them, and we do
Yep.
open them as separate orders because of how we track stuff in our system. And so you're going to see Tyler open 1 pack and then 2 packs, and then he'll come back and do 4 more packs.
Yep. All right. Connor, this is your 1 pack. Here we go. Good luck. Let's see what we can come up with for you. We'll go through this. Requisition rate, that's in English. We know that one. Ooh, this is a silver foil, a silver scroll foil. Okay. Let's go. This is Zombify.
We got there. I was waiting to see if you got there.
That is a sweet art
It is
too.
a
Oh
Zombify.
my goodness.
It's neat, right? Those black ones really are great on the silver.
Right?
Scroll.
Oh
Stargaze
man.
and Zombify are 2
They-
of the best ones.
They just pop. It's so good.
I still think
great
Prismatic
pull.
Ending. My all-time
Prismatic
favorite.
ending is really
My
good.
all-time favorite Silver Scroll art is Berserk. Have you seen one of those yet?
No, I haven't seen it in
The
person
Berserk
yet.
full art or the Silver Scroll art is.
Oh man. Well, now I hope I see one.
Me too.
Hopefully we're pulling one
Me
there,
too.
but that's still Zombify is still sweet. We got a
For sure.
together as one. You got a Nev, the Practical Dean from the Commander decks. We got a full art non-foil Math Magics, again, one of my favorite cards in the set. We got a foil Living End Mythic. What a
Card's-
1-pack card.
That's pretty
Busted
great.
card. If you've never played against this card is absurd, especially if you cascade into it for free. Spoiler alert. Happens a lot. Really good card. And finally, we got a Mana Sculpt full art foil. What a pack. That was sweet. Again, thank you, Connor. That's your 1. And then I got 2 more right on the docket right after that. So 1 second. Let me write you another one. But again, thank you for the support there, Connor. Now we got our last 2 packs of that box here for Connor.
Guys, as he's doing that, we are off tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. We're off tomorrow. Queen Honey is back Monday and Tuesday. So please subscribe. Please come back. Check out our stream on Monday and Tuesday. We will continue to be making some tweaks as we go. We'd love to hear from you about what you like or don't like about the stream. Be critical, guys. We want to build this for you. And so we want to hear about the good parts. I mean, we can't change the odds of what we opened, unfortunately. I mean, it's fun to watch and fun to see, but these are factory sealed packs that we're just cracking for you.
Yep.
But as it relates to the content we're creating and the fun we're having, like, tell us how we can make it better.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, Connor. Let's see what we can do with these 2 packs now after that 1. Good luck. See what we can get you. Ooh, we got another one of these. Another
Rage.
Monstrous Rage. We got a Duty Beyond Death and a Mountain. We got a Maelstrom Artisan, our favorite non-basic land hate here. We got a Ganjo
Is that the one with
Distorian.
replenish on a stick?
It is Replenish on a
Wow.
stick. I don't know if we've seen that one yet, but it's a
No.
commander card.
Card's real good.
This card is really good. For those of you who've never played Replenish before, it's a 4-mana sorcery that says return all enchantment cards from your graveyard to the battlefield. Nothing broken at all that you can do with
From your
that.
graveyard to the battlefield. Not everybody.
Yeah,
So
from
doesn't bring 'em all
your
back.
graveyard to the battlefield. And then it has the creature side is a 3-mana 2/3 vigilance. Says whenever you attack with 2 or more creatures, this creature becomes prepared. Not that that's super difficult in white.
Yeah,
Tends
seems
to happen more frequently than
hop
not.
to it.
Seems pretty good, especially with hop to it. Imagine doing this in limited and having just some bomb enchantment. It seems so much fun. Unfortunately, this is in the they don't have any commander cards in the play boosters, do they? It's just collectors, right?
Yeah,
That's
I think so.
probably.
I don't think you
that's
can.
probably
hit
a
it. I don't
good
think you
thing.
can hit it.
I don't want someone doing this to me in limited. That doesn't sound like a good time. All right, we've got an ambitious augmenter. We've got is this a calling ritual or calling the week? Right?
Yeah, calling
the week.
Yep.
I haven't seen this art yet.
Yep.
That's really fun. There's a giant cat chasing a mouse, as it should. Good
That's
art.
right.
We've got a foil full art Dreamroot Cascade. Good first pack.
Is that the same cat that gets swept away with?
I think it is. I think it's just the same cat in all of them.
Oh,
They're
that's
just
fun.
like different things that are happening to it. And that's my favorite part about the set. All right. Last pack here for Connor. Let's see what we can do for you. Go through these. Deduce. Ooh, look at that. Get to put this in the
That's-
good pile
that's a
with the
stock up.
stock ups. We got a Vicious Rivalry. We got a Noctamoon Lore Spinner. That's the Wheel of Fortune on a stick.
It sure is.
Yep. At the beginning of your upkeep, if a player has 1 or fewer cards in their hand, this creature becomes prepared. Great time to wheel if you're the one with 1 card in your hand. Seems really good. It's also just a 3-mana 3/3, just a solid stat line. Also a commander-only staple. We got a full art Flashback. We've got a Brain Freeze non-foil. We got a full art foil Vicious Rivalry. Nice. Good job, Connor. Congrats. Again, thank you for the support on the stream. Let's get these packed up for you. Again, as Jason already mentioned, these will get sent out together. We just had to do them separate. We got 4 coming from Adam here next, and then we'll come back to Connor for 4 more after that. So let's move this right along here.
How cool is Adam?
Yeah, I know.
Adam is too cool, according to his handle.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Okay, so I'm up now.
Yep.
Let's switch over. I'll take over. Adam, I'll open your packs for you, bud, and we'll crack through these.
Yep. We're going to swap real quick, so hold on 1 second, folks, and we'll be right back.
All right, friends, we are back. We are going to finish strong here. We have 4 packs from Adam. Adam is too cool. I assume this is the same Adam. Is that fair? Yeah, wish me luck. It is the same Adam. Adam, we wish you luck, friend. We have hit some just bangers tonight. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's been a really cool stream.
Throw this box. We have 2 total boxes left, and then we're calling it, guys. So I would ask you to hold on placing any more orders tonight because we are trying to get done at a reasonable time. We have to be up at 6 in the morning to get back to the card show. I try to get down there an hour or 2 early and see where things go. So we are going to rock and roll. Adam, good luck. Oop, hold on. Hold tight. Hold up. Got ahead of myself.
I'm not the
Adam.
only one.
Well,
You
it's
seem
nice.
So excited. You
It's
gotta open
nice.
these packs.
Exactly. It's nice when the SOSCOLL. It's nice when the printer works. The printer is on timeout right now, and I have not had time to fix it because we have been at a card show.
Yep.
So I hope to have it fixed for next week, and it will change how we do stuff. So here we go, Adam. Let's see what we can get for you in these 4 collector packs. We got a Helping Hand and a Mabel. We got Harmonized Trio, Brainstorm on a Stick. We got a Striding Shot Collar, a Magma Blood Archaic, Field Notes, an Angel's Grace,
Ooh.
Japanese, and a foil full art Shattered Sanctum. Angel's
Good
Grace is
start.
a good card. Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Angel's Grace is fun. Do a lot of weird things with that card.
So we're looking for something for Lorehold the Historian. Well, I don't know what we can find there. There's certainly, I mean, a Braid is playable, I assume. That card's very good.
It is a very good card.
Burst Lightning, I don't know if that card fits in that set or not, or that deck or not. Here's the Arc of Hunger. It's at least Lorehold colors. How about 2 of them? You can only play 1 in your commander deck, but you got a full art as an option. Brain Freeze and an Exhibition Tidecaller. Hi, Crazy Carl. We are getting through our final 2 boxes, Carl. How'd the pre-release go? Good. Good.
I know you can't see it, but he shook his head in approval. It was really
We got a Hop to It, a Silver Scroll Royal Treatment.
Yeah.
Very cool. A Mana Sculpt. There you go. There's a land that'll fit right into that deck. Cinnabon land.
You can also play
that guy feels like you could play a Lorehold. I mean, I don't know if you already have Lorehold the Historian or what's happening, but yeah, that fits. There's
you don't have the full art. Now
you don't have the full art. You just upgraded, so that's pretty sweet. Shamanic Revelation and a Germination Practicum full art card.
Great start.
That was fun. It's a little weird, Adam, that you said I need something for Lorehold Historian and then like
just gave
open a Lorehold the Historian full art. So hopefully that is an upgrade. Return the Favor. I think that card's probably playable. Requisition Raid. That'll do.
Yeah,
that'll also do. Emeritus of Truth. With Swords to Plowshares on a stick. That's pretty good. Ominous Harvest. We got a Stirring Hope Singer. Don't know if that fits the... Yeah, because you're casting spells. Got a Culling Ritual and a Petrified Hamlet to shut off other people's stuff. So, I feel like those were 4 good packs there, Adam. I mean, I think we definitely... Yeah, full art. Let's go.
I was going to say, definitely for
Let's
Laurel,
go.
that seemed like a pretty solid 4 packs. That was sweet.
All right, bud. Thank you so much for supporting us on the stream, for hanging out. This has just been a lot of fun. Adam, we will get these packed up. They get shipped out tomorrow. Because you bought 4 packs, that puts you over the $150 threshold, which means that these are going to ship out free. Oh, and by the way, when I say tomorrow, I keep having to remind myself, it's Saturday here. Things don't ship on Sundays.
So Monday.
We will have things packed and ready to rock and roll, but it will not go out until the USPS comes and gets it on Monday. We do enough shipments that they actually come to us, which is actually very nice. So hang tight there. Connor, we got 4 packs for Connor. Connor, you did 1 and then 3 and then 4. So those will all be added together in one shipment, which is a lot of fun. And because they add up more than 4 packs, it all gets shipped for free. So we'll get all of your packs shipped for free tonight. Connor, thanks for being patient with us. I appreciate you hanging around. I don't know if this is the same Connor that asked questions at the beginning about when your packs were going to get open. We were kind of dirtle farting a little bit at the beginning.
We started picking it up.
Well, we had some fun though. We were talking.
We did. I mean,
we were just talking all kind. We got all right. Tyler did go on a 15-minute diatribe about a lands deck. But if you've ever played lands and Legacy, guys,
you understand why.
That's how real. Every game works. It's real. It's like try playing against that. Try being Rob, who's played it a million times. Try playing with it. Got a Dina's Guidance, a Fateful Tempest with the Council's Dilemma. That's fun. Mind into Matter, a Subterranean Tremors, big 8/8 lizard creatures coming at you, and a Pox Plague full art foil. All right, Connor, let's see what we can hit here. We got Stock Up foil. Every time we open a Stock Up, it goes in the good pile. That card's busted. Molten Core Maestro, Feral Appetite, The Dawning Archaic, Field Notes Full Art.
There we go.
That's a cool looking card. Man, that's a cool looking card.
So much.
Winds of Abandon. As our guy Tyler says here, this might be the bomb. This or Psych Rift, either one in limited. This card just wins games. And a Vicious Rivalry.
Yeah. To answer your question, Grumplex, no, we have not seen any serialized cards tonight.
We haven't seen any serialized cards yet. We've opened hundreds and hundreds of play packs, probably thousands of play packs at this point, and have not seen any. They are very, very hard to hit. I've only seen maybe 2 or 3 total on the internet.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's real uncommon.
I mean, when
someone hits one,
it's
gonna be
a thing.
Pretty good day.
We gonna have a party. There is a Cinnabon land for black and white. There is a Resonating Loot, Shieldred's Edict foil, and a Wild Growth Archaic full art field notes. Honor, last pack magic. Let's hit something great here for you here. We got a Spell Pierce and a Royal Treatment, a Choreographed Sparks, Augusta, order returned. Scheming Silver Tongue, a Pongify, I love the art on that Pongify,
Yep.
and a Traumatic Critique full art foil. Connor, again, thank you. Lots of fun opening your packs tonight. We'll get them all combined together, get them all ready to go out, and they will ship out Monday when USPS comes and picks them up. Appreciate your support. Next up, we have a special treat for you. This is 2 packs for Carl Bruh. Carl Bruh is Crazy Carl. Crazy Carl is in the room with us. He's done cleaning up for tonight after our fun pre-release event. And he's watching his phone. He's watching the stream on his phone while sitting on the other end of the room watching me open these packs. And so, and watching a different computer that Tyler is looking at also with the stream on it. So this is maybe the most meta moment of all time for the stream. Brundog, little Brundog, Carl stepping in here. This is Crazy Carl, folks. He is the one. If you guys don't know Crazy Carl, I need you to do a little digging here, do a little research. So Carl every week does Carl's Crazy Deals, where he picks 100 cards from our inventory. Carl, I bought some bombs for you today, dude.
Yeah, we got some
bombs.
really sweet stuff for you.
So KKD is going to be absolutely spicy for quite a while moving forward, folks. If you're listening to this, you get a little sneak peek, and it was pretty great. And so, yeah, you need to tune in Mondays and Fridays mornings. We go live with 100 cards that Carl picks. He prices them however he sees fit. Usually, I think he prices them too low. I've had repeated conversations with him about that, but he just doesn't seem to care. Carl is the lifeblood of this company and an awesome, awesome dude on our team. And so he came and onto the stream, just like each of you, bought 2 packs, put them in the cart, paid for them, and we're going to open them for him. So, Carl, good luck, my friend. What are you looking for in particular? Anything? Anything? Carl just likes opening fun cards. I can tell you he typically is a Gruul player, so Witherbloom is probably a thing. Also feels very strongly about the graveyard. Loves the graveyard. Loves the graveyard. We got a Bitter Triumph and a Pick Your Poison. So we're staying in Gruul with our 2 first cards. We got a Fix What's Broken. We got the Primo the Unbounded Commander card. It's a Simic. It is, right? Mm-hmm. It's a Fractal Wolf. Yep. Whenever 1 or more creatures you control with base power 0 deal damage to a player, creature create a 0/0 green and blue Fractal and put damage counters on it. That's pretty great. We got a Splatter Technique. This is the Whale. We've got a Pyretic Ritual foil, which adds mana up. And then we've got Dina's Guidance. Search your library for a creature, reveal it, put it in your hand, and shuffle. That card's going to be playable in your... It's black and green and very playable. Right? Search your library for a creature card. Search your library for a creature card.
And put it in your hand.
And put it into your hand or your graveyard.
Or graveyard.
That's fun.
That is the secret line of text that makes that card really, really good.
That might be the card designed for Carl, actually.
Yeah.
That might be the card designed for Carl.
Loves
We've got graveyard. A Disdainful Stroke and a Burst Lightning. Flashback, that card's fun and unfair, I still think. Lattice Library, study counters when it enters. So you got the Fractal, and you got Fractals and Fractals, Carl. You're on Fractal duty. An Erode Full Art. A Berserk.
Ooh.
So that's pretty hot. Berserk is very good. And a Silver Scroll foil, Empty the Warrens, creating some goblin tokens. That's pretty cool. Silver Scroll
Sweet
foil.
Packs.
Good packs, Carl. That Berserk's fire, dude. Berserk is bomb diggity dog. And that Dina's Guidance is custom made for you, bro. That's pretty cool. So nice job, little Brundog.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Get those put away. And we are down to just Ryan, and then Paul has a box for us. So Ryan, last 2 packs for this box. Ryan Fiss, 2 times SOS Collector. Ryan, last 2 packs, and then we'll get Paul's box to end the stream. Good luck, Ryan. Carl took the Gruul cards, so you're gonna have to pick a different color combination. Oh yeah, Golgari. Gruul's red black or red green.
Red green, yeah.
Petrified Hamlet, Nexus mentality. That's what I'm having right now. Is a Nexus mentality. Mathemagics. You're all blue all the time.
Yeah.
Days and a comforting counsel. All right, Ryan. Good luck on your last pack magic here. Thank you again for tuning in, folks. There's some of you still straggling along here, watching us get to the end of this stream. Means a lot to us. Means a lot to us. Thank you for the support. We got a knockout maneuver and a zombify. We got a sundown pass foil, a merchant of venom, an ambitious augmenter, a brotherhood's end foil, and a scheming silver tongue with sign in blood on a stick. Ryan, thank you so much. Hope you enjoyed those packs. Appreciate you supporting the channel. We will get these packed up with your other order and get those shipped out to you. Last, but certainly not least, we got one pack snipe, Paul Ong. Paul is doing the old one box snipe tonight. We're going to end the stream on this one, guys. Thank you all again for your support. Paul, brand new box. Crack this boy open, see what we can find. Oh, click the things. I'll click the things. I'll click the things. Thank you for the reminder. Hoping for a Force of Will. Is this, Paul, are you Grumplax? So, Crassrain, your question is, if your orders got over 150, the shipping gets flipped to store credit manually when we go to ship. I don't have a way currently to automate that. We are working on it. I think I should be able to solve that problem here. Throw Paul's box. I think I should be able to solve that problem in the next few weeks. But for now, when Sarah, Amanda, and the fulfillment team ship your orders, they're going in and manually doing that. And so it happens at the time of shipping. It gets applied as store credit, and the store credit you can apply right at your right in the checkout process. It's really easy to do. All right, Grumplax, let's do this. RN. I don't know what RN stands for, but it feels like right now. That's what it feels like. Come on, Paul. See what you got. See if we can find some goodies up in here for you. Duty, Beyond Death, The Braid in a Mountain, Hardened Academic, a Rib Truss Roaster, Masio Vane's New Dean, Culling the Weak, and a Decorum Dissertation. That was a very black-heavy pack, Paul. Very black-heavy pack. You got a Paradigm card. That's pretty good, as Tyler educated us earlier.
I think the best.
Paradigm's pretty good. Pretty good. Disdainful Stroke and Sleight of Hand. So the last pack was black. This pack looks to be blue so far. We got Moment of Reckoning. We got Defacing Duskmage. Nope, we're Silverquill. We got Petrified Hamlet. Tyler loves this card. We got a Living End. Japanese. That's a cool art.
That's
right. Living End, Japanese Mystical Archive, and a Flashback full art foil. And look, I didn't know this is funny. I didn't know they made a token called a contract. You can just hand it to somebody and be like, here's your contract.
Excellent. That's what we need.
Living End is lots of fun, Grumplax. Hoping for a Force of Will Silver Scroll. All right, brother. Well, let's hope we can make this day better. I would love to see that. Those are real hard to hit, but we will do our absolute best. We got a Monstrous Rage and a Giant Growth. We got a Great Hall of the Biblioplex, a Herald of Amity, a Wild Growth Archaic, a Smallpox, and a Color Storm Stallion full art foil. Field notes. Say that 3 times fast. Next pack, we got a Silver Scroll. It's not a Force of Will, but it is a Disdainful Stroke. And man, it looks cool.
Those things are
Disdainful Stroke, Silver Scroll. We got a Mathemagics,
nice.
a Coastal Peak, a Dreamroot Cascade. Getting all kinds of beautiful lands here. Glimpse of Nature, and a Mana Sculpt. Paul, I don't know what colors you play, but you're favoring blue over these last few packs. So maybe we're onto something here. Let's hit this Force of Will. We've got Deduce, Duty Beyond Death, and a Forest. I've got Joined Researchers, Prismari Pianist, Suspend Aggression, Days, and a Great Hall of the Biblioplex with our little Planeswalker art card. Fractal Tender. We got a Shared Roots and a Repel Calamity. We got Applied Geometry, Stensuin Sanguinist with an Exsanguinate on a stick,
That's disgusting.
which is really wild, really. Emeritus
card's
of
too good
Conflict.
already.
There's an Emeritus.
There we go.
Shamanic Revelation. And,
And
there,
another Emeritus.
that'll work.
All right.
That feels pretty good. It's not serialized, Paul,
still a
but this is the
foil.
best version of it
Not serialized.
that's not serialized. This is a foil full art Ancestral Recall. Feels pretty good to me. That feels pretty good to me.
Turns out, Ancestral Recall's a good card.
Turns Ancestral Recall is the best card. Very close to it.
Least top 2.
Yep.
That or Lotus, one of the two. They didn't give us one of those on a body.
We got to feed the
unfortunately.
swarm. We got a Bitter Triumph Silver Scroll. So we're 2
That's
Silver Scrolls in
sick.
already, which is kind of fun. We got a Maelstrom Artisan, Naktamin Lore Spinner. This is the one with Wheel of Fortune on a stick. Got some fun on a sticks here. Vicious Rivalry Crop Rotation Foil,
Yeah.
and a Reanimate on a stick. This is the on a stick box. Everything you've gotten so far is like, let's just do this from here, and then we'll do this. Ancestral Recall, Reanimate, Wheel of Fortune. Right? That's a lot of fun. That is a lot of fun.
Corn dog box. Everything's on a stick.
The corn dog box, Tyler says. Everything is on a stick. That's pretty funny. All right, Paul, let's hit the corn. Let's hit some more corn dogs for you, shall we? We got a Zombify. We got a Duty Beyond Death. Slumbering Trudge Foil. Remember, this guy becomes a 4-casting 6/6 or a 3-casting 6/6 with 1 stun counter on it. Turbulence Rings. This is the Cinnabon Land and Prismari. Pensive Professor. Subterranean
Ooh.
Tremors. Mythic Foil. And an Archaeomancer special guest.
Nice.
This is coming together nicely here.
Solid box so far.
Sure is.
Now let's just get a Force or a Vamp.
Well, we're trying our best.
See what
We
we
are
can do.
trying our best here. We got a Requisition Raid and a Zombify. We got a Dawning Archaic.
Hey.
There's a Mythic Foil.
Man, his
We got a
mythic-
Quintorius,
double mythic.
which is the Mythic from the Commander set. A
mythic pulls with 3
Witherbloom
mythics.
Mythic.
What a pack.
We got an Expressive Iteration and a Planar Engineering Foil full art. That was a very good pack.
I was just gonna say his
Very
his
good
mythic
pack.
pulls are already good, and then he just got 3 in one
Just
pack.
The Witherbloom one, the black green one. I mean, it's expensive to get out, but it does have Infinity actually, so that's really
Infinity for
not.
creatures, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So I mean, you have a couple tokens laying around. It's already cheaper.
instant and sorcery spells you cost also have Affinity
Uh huh.
for creatures.
Uh huh.
So you start laying little.
Turns out,
little
Plague Wind for
guys.
2 mana is also really good.
That's pretty good.
Cast
Plague
literal
Wind for
Plague Wind
2.
if you have a
That's
bunch of
pretty
creatures.
good. Paul, we're having fun here. This is good stuff. We got Fractalize and Practical Joke Abstract. We got a Locust Spray and a Requisition Raid. We have Erode, a Brass Infiniscope. This is the one that was too hard on my brain earlier. Great Hall of the Biblioplex. We got a
Ooh.
Shieldred's Edict
That's
and a Nita Forum Conciliator.
nice.
2 packs left, Paul. Appreciate you. Thank you again for supporting us on your 1-box snipe. Sorry you had a rough day, brother. I hope tomorrow is better, and we are grateful that you are choosing to spend your time with us hanging out here on Moonshot Rips. We got a stock up. Every time we see a stock up, goes in the good pile. We got a Pox Plague, a Defiling Demagoth, a Vasslin Scavenger, I think one of the best rares in this set, a Daze, and a Silver Scroll. I think this is your 3rd Silver Scroll this box.
It is.
This is big score. All right, Paul. Good luck. Last pack magic. Last pack of the night magic. Guys, we're going to call the stream at the end of this pack. So thank you again, all of you, for a foil Sun Bear. Every time you get a foil Sun Bear, something good's coming. We got a Bulk Up and a Burst Lightning. We got a Sky Coach Conductor, Elite Motif Composer, Postmortem Professor, a which member? Dismember, and an Erode Full Art Foil. Paul, thank you so much. We're excited. There's some really good stuff in this box. We will get this all packed up with your other stuff and shipped out. Thank you again to everyone for joining us on the stream. We are off tomorrow. Today is late night Eastern time Saturday. Tyler and I and Rob and David will all be at Pokepalooza tomorrow. I think they call it Collectors Palooza now. If you're in the Indianapolis area and you want to come see us, if you're in the Midwest and you want to come see us, it's the Midwest's largest Pokemon show. There are 500 dealers there. And Carl, I bought you at a Pokemon show, basically a playset of Dual Lands today. So we got some juicy juicies coming. Yeah. So come see us there. Monday night, Tuesday night, Queen Honey is back. She will be here Monday, Tuesday. We will be off until Friday. So she's here Monday, Tuesday, Friday, and then we'll do another open mic night, community night next Saturday. And we will continue to learn together and have lots of fun. So thank you all so much. I appreciate you all. Have a good night.
I think that went really well.
Let me figure out how to end the stream. Bloop, bloop, bloop.